Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to another episode 6 of the A-listers, ladies and gentlemen. And oh my God, have we got a meal for you today. Tonight's meal is going to be voluptuous. It's going to be delicious. It's going to be beautiful. And I cannot wait, ladies and gentlemen, because we have so much on our plate. Excuse the pun. Chelsea, absolute sewage level football. Manchester United, they just suck in it. And they lost to Brighton. And there's a bloodbath that's about to happen on Wednesday. And Arsenal, City, and Liverpool win again. Hey, the good teams won and the shit teams lost. Welcome to the A-listers. Before we introduce the panel, big up everyone who's watching us right now or on the replay, because I know a whole lot of you guys like to watch us on the replay. Please do not forget to slap the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're yet to do so. Pay your rent, in the words of Winter Surfer. Make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're subscribing. Keep getting involved in the comment section down below. Big up to Muhammad Zahabi, who says, "Don't متأخر." Wallah, it's not my fault I'm late. This next panelist is going to vouch for me. I was here, innit? It was the other 3 people that were late. Man was here. So, yeah, that's the thing. Big up to Abdi, says, Eric Ten Hag has lost the dressing room. Check the reports. Oh, we're going to talk about that. Oh, you best believe. Man United. Ooh, I love when Man United just suck. It's my favorite topic, wallahi. Anyway, let me introduce the panelists. First of all, I will start by introducing the winners. Went to Goodison Park this week. Destroyed Everton. And today I messaged him, last minute replacement. I told him, look, this is your Reece Nelson moment. Are you going to score a winner that will be replayed on Premier League shows for the rest of eternity? Or are you going to be a substitute like Martial on the weekend and get booed? We're about to find out. Joining us on the channel, of course, is the man himself, repping Arsenal today. Man, like Kunle is in the building. How you doing, Kunle, man?
Oh yeah, now my people, it's your dark-skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before, now tonight you go understand. And there's a couple of people here that are under pressure. One person in particular, no. Smash the likes, my people.
Make sure you're getting the likes up, my people. Big up to you, Kunle. Joining us next on the channel is a treble winner. Used to win, and he won again this weekend. Speaking of treble, 3-1 win, against West Ham. Comeback. And look, he's here. He told me he will never miss the opportunity to cook Man United or Chelsea. Of course. How can we have the A-listers without the professor? Man like Hamza's here. How are you doing, Hamza, man?
I'm doing very well. I couldn't miss this opportunity. Big up, everyone. Kunle. This is the team I wanted. I wanted Kunle here. Sorry, guys, man. Fantastic opportunity today. We'll cook them. I don't know whether to start. Chelsea or Man United. What a beautiful day.
Big up, Hamza, man. I think probably better to start with Chelsea, I'm going to be honest with you. And speaking of starting with Chelsea, let me introduce the Chelsea rap on today's channel. You know what it is? I hate the fact that it has to be him that gets this cooking, because I actually like him personally. Like, he's my guy. He's one of the realest people you'll meet on and off camera. Absolute real one, 100%. And I think content creators will probably agree with me. The biggest compliment you could give people is that they're real. Because some people off camera show you different energy. This guy's as real as they come. Fantastic guy. But guess what? His team sucks. So I don't care. He's here to pay for their crimes. So, of course, joining us on the channel is the man that is no longer carefree. He's got so much to care about. Man like Lewis is in the building. How you doing, Lewis, man?
My God.
Oh, sorry. Just finish up the zoo. Once we get through the Chelsea segment, I'm barking it up. But yeah, it's great to be back. Great to be back.
Legend, bro.
Got the popcorn ready. You lot. Here's what it is, man. My football club.
Game's the game, eh?
Here's what it is.
Yeah.
Big up to you, Lewis, man. And finally, last but not least, the Lieutenant Colonel of This Is Football, ladies and gentlemen. The man that's always here. And to be fair to him, he is an A-lister and he's an Al-Ahwa member. So he does have to take the cookings multiple times. I hate his club, but I love him personally. Great guy. One of the greatest guy I've met on YouTube, 100%. and he's like my long lost brother that I just want to slap all the time. Of course. Who else? Who else? The lieutenant of This Is Football, man, like Staffy is in the building. How are you doing, Staffy?
My long lost brother that I want to slap. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But yeah, man, listen, I'm answering more shows than Ten Hag is answering questions at the press conference. At this point, Man United should start paying me for answering for the crimes because I don't get paid enough to do this. But listen, speaking of paying me, pay your rent here and hit the like button and pay my rent by subscribing to the channel. Big up to everyone who's on the show right now. Big up to everyone who's in the comments. And we're in for a long one, brother Lewis. We're in for a long one.
Mud brothers unite again. We're here.
It's so funny how like it's every week. It's just the top row are the winners and the bottom row is stuck. It's mad, like. But I can't lie to you, Lewis. At least Egal ain't here to give you the beating of a lifetime. So Kunle is here. I don't know.
Beating of a lifetime. I'm more worried about Kunle personally, but that's all.
Okay. Hey, we're about to find out. So
to be fair, Egal not being here means that Lewis is actually gonna get cooked for things that his team actually did. Because I'm not gonna lie, Egal comes on every week and it's bare waffle.
Actually, yeah, Egal, can I get Egal back?
It's easy. It's easier when Egal tries to cook you because he goes for the wrong thing. Like it's so easy to cook our teams, but then he picks something that's actually good. So I'm like, all right, Egal, you just made my life easier. But I don't trust this Kunle guy.
Don't worry, I got you, man. I got you.
Listen, this guy. Listen, for everyone in the chat, this guy's team is winning.
Defense, if it all comes down to it, I have my one defense. That's all I got left.
Listen, this guy up here, his team is winning.
I knew it. You know, I was on a different tab on Chrome, and I knew he was going to bring the Champions League up without even looking.
Yeah, but it's all we got left. It's all we got left.
I knew it.
So, we're talking about match week 5, you know. Match week 5.
Oh, so there's no history talk until the Invincibles come into play then. All right, cool.
Listen,
none at all, bro.
Big up to Egal. He can't make it for personal reasons. His channel is in the description. So is Kunle's channel as well. So you can check out One Touch TV. Make sure you go subscribe to him. Show him love, man, because he came in clutch. And speaking of Chelsea and all of this, big up to Ozan, who says, I'm only here to see Carefree Lewis get cooked. Imagine
I hope you hit the like button. Don't move like my football club. Hit that like button.
Oh, I'm about to cuss them for that in a second. And then this is clearly from Google Translate. قم بترقية الرجل ستافي إلى رتبة جنرال بالفعل. Please promote Staffy to general. Listen, if I promote Staffy any longer, he will own the channel. فخلاص يعني enough promotions والله.
I think I reached the final promotion. I'm at the final beast level now. So
100% wallahi. Big up to Ozan, big up to Abdi Has, big up to Muhammad Zabi for the super chats. As Lewis just said, and everyone on the panel, there's 220 people in here. We ain't even started yet. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure you're subscribing. We want to get to 150 likes as quick as possible. Run the likes up, you guys. This prime class A entertainment over here. And there's only one place to start. And I've decided, because Hamza asked the question, who are we going to start with? No.
The best goes first. I hear it, man.
Listen, you've been in this game longer. You have more subs. It's only right I give you the platform.
100%.
Yeah.
Listen, Hamza asked the question: who are we going to start with, Chelsea or Man United? And of course, I'm going to start with Chelsea. And the chat wants us to start with Chelsea. Even the super chatters. Lewis, can you explain how 105 million Enzo has more years left on his contract than wins, goals, and assists combined for Chelsea since he joined in January? So, Lewis, my brother, Chelsea nil, Bournemouth nil. Address the people.
Well, to adjust this super chat, you'd be at Chelsea for 9 months. And that's the reason why. Again, I keep telling people, if you want to shoot for my football club, don't miss. Enzo Fernandez is the wrong target. Completely the wrong target to go after. But it's fine. Appreciate the donation. In terms of Chelsea, I missed 18 days ago when the transfer window was still active. Still no here we goes. And it's dreadful. It's dreadful. I have to watch football games now. I actually have to address everything on the pitch, and this shit stinks, man. I am now genuinely concerned about Chelsea in future games because this wasn't the dreaded low block that Chelsea have always struggled to face. No, this is a team that gave us space. This is a team that was very easy to make chances against, and when we fucking struggled, we looked like crap. And if that's how we're going to play against Bournemouth, it is long for the rest of the season. Forget the next international break. I'm now worried about Villa next week. I was looking at the way Burnley were playing earlier today against Forest, and I'm thinking, oh, fuck, they're going to cause us a couple problems. This is where I'm at. I'm back at the same fucking position I was last season, and I can't be bothered with it, man. Poch just sounds more and more pathetic by the press conference. The guy goes from saying, no excuses, we must win, we must get a result, to talking about protecting the point and having the team play slow, lethargic football in the last 15 minutes to time waste to get a point against Bournemouth. And then afterwards, he complains about injuries and says that's the reason why we lost. Really and truly, the only players that we're really impacted by missing is Nkuku, maybe Chukwuemeka, maybe James, just for the crossing off the right-hand side. And that's about it. Everything else is just a fat excuse. Like the level of football has regressed from pre-season straight up. And it's very alarming. Pochettino is setting up like a pussy, and it's infecting the pitch. The way that we were playing in the last 15 minutes with open space, Bournemouth had more intent to attack than we did. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And I don't know with Poch, because I don't know how he's going to turn it around. I really don't know how. And he's going to get time to. I'm not saying Poch out after 5 games, but I'm saying Poch doubt. I doubt him a lot. He doesn't come across as convincing on the pitch. His game management's poor. Nearly every game I'm looking at him and saying that he's making issues. The team's not improving. The only player that has improved is Sterling. That's it. The way we play is poor. We're the most predictable, easy team to play against. We overplay everything in the final third. The game management just makes everything worse, and we get to a point where if we're not losing, we'll just settle for the draw and take it. It's crap. It's crap. I'm just glad I didn't go to the game. I saved myself 50 quid.
I mean, that was definitely the right decision to make. I'm gonna be honest with you. You not
and if they don't perform in the next 2 games, I'm not traveling 6 hours to Burnley. I'm good. I ain't doing that to myself.
Damn, Burnley is that far away. 6 hours from London.
6 hours, I think, if you take train. If you take a car, it's like 4 hours, but it's still long. It's still long.
Pearce. Kunle, Chelsea Football Club. What are you saying?
Look, I knew it was a long day for Chelsea as soon as I saw their captain for the day, man. Like how you spending $1 billion to have Conor Gallagher as your captain, bro? That's a mad thing. That's an absolute mad thing. Chelsea fans are trying to force us to get excited about Latoya Jackson. Who remembers Latoya? Who remembers Latoya? Look at who Sam looking at me. Is there a Jackson called Latoya? Exactly. That's who this Jackson guy reminds me of. Latoya Jackson. Like this Chelsea thing is crazy to me, man. Like I could see it coming. Every Chelsea fan will look at me and say, "Oh, it's because he's an Arsenal fan. He's bitter about the years and blah blah." No, your club is a mess. It's an actual mess. You buy all these players, but not a proven finisher. You haven't bought a proven finisher since Diego Costa left, except potentially Lukaku, but we saw how that project went. So, like,
hey, half the fan base wanted to complain about Vlahovic, so that's on them.
My brother, it's long, man. Your Chelsea fans are trying to convince us that potential is going to get them into the top 5 this season, and that's all we're looking for. Oh, Cole Palmer, if he gets a run of games, he's going to get good. Caicedo, obviously, now he's been able to look after his family, he's going to get good. Look, we're not going to see anything positive in terms of Chelsea till maybe January, and by then it's going to be too late. So I can't see them finishing any higher than 6 with how they're playing right now. And it's not because they don't have patterns of play, because they do have patterns of play, but they just can't finish anything. There's no one that's confident to hit the back of the net. And the most confident they have at doing that is Raheem Sterling. And you know he misses a bag of chances before he scores.
Oh, he missed like 2 or 3 good ones in that game too. Jackson was crap in the second half. First half, I still say he was isolated. Only Mudryk tried to do anything with him. Second half,
they got Nigerians in their team that I've never heard of. Do you get me? It's all long, bro.
Yeah, this team's long. But here's the thing: like, I actually rate the players in our squad. I think the biggest issue is the setup from the manager and the mentality from him as well. I think that trickles down to the rest of the players. If you set up better, you play better football, you get better results. We've been playing very defensive-minded. And I don't like it because I'm looking at the nature of the opposition we're playing. We have statistically the easiest start to the season out of the whole league. And we've got 5 points in 5. Like, people can't run the patient stuff with me. It's not good enough. Because if I pretend it's good enough, we're lowering the standards. I'm not talking about no lowering the standards. Did that last season, road to 40 points, and we sacked Thomas Tuchel and threw the season away in September. Now it's different. I said I wanted top 4 from the start. I want top 4. This ain't good enough. This is shit. Simple as. Manager needs to do a lot better. Some of these players need to do a lot better as well. But the bigger issue to me is the manager over everything. Because if the setup is crap, I don't care how good your players are. They're not going to perform.
Your veins are showing, bro. Relax, man.
Yeah, that's what this football club does to me. Why do you think I build it before the start of the stream? I knew I was going to lose my head and I'm going to have to go and cool down for a little bit. But I'm still going to get off my chest. The setup is shit. That's the reason why this shit ain't going to go any further. That's why I did a stream earlier today talking about all the other problems. You could talk about the directors, the players, injuries, and all of that. Bad luck. Or if Enzo scored his pen, if Jackson scored his chance. I've seen that one go. Shoulda, coulda, didn't. Ifs and buts don't mean anything in football. It's about results. They didn't take their chances. And because of the way that we play, we only get limited chances. So whatever you say, you go right back to the way we set up, and it goes back to the manager. Poch needs to pattern up, and it's as simple as that.
Before we go to Hamza, big up Faturu says, seen more Chelsea only fans simpers than wins this year. Hey, good dodge yesterday. It was raining on the south coast. Ready more pain traveling. Faturu, I can't lie to you. If you also didn't travel to the game, then listen, any Chelsea fan who decided to not travel, I'm going to be honest with you, you made the smart decision. Let's just say it as it is. You made the correct decision. You know what it is? You want to hear what's mad? You would have traveled all the way and wouldn't have even seen a goal. Like, either way. You wouldn't have just seen a goal. Like,
I did all that traveling for BS last season. I'm not doing it now. But trust me, bro. I know when to dodge a game. If we don't get fucking 6 points in 6 in the next 2, Burnley, I ain't there, man. I ain't there.
Hey,
I'm not going there to
who are your next 2? Who are your next 2?
I'm good. I'm good.
Villa.
Oh, his next 2, I swear you play Aston Villa and then Burnley, right? First Aston Villa,
Aston Villa and then Fulham away. Fulham's like a 20-minute bot for me. I'm fine. I'll take that.
West London derby, boy. Battle of the best of West London there, brother. Hey, you got to claim your spot back after last year. You were the third best, bro.
We better, but I'm worried about Aston Villa in transition next week. That's the bigger problem. A fucking Musa Diaby against Ben Chilwell. I'm not here for it, man. And we still won't score.
This is mad. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is mad. Fatur, big up to you, man. Save your money, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat. And before I go to Hamza, this right here was the most shocking stat I've seen. And I actually checked it, and it's true. It's 39 points in 37. So you're saying you were there yesterday. So what's the point, Fatur, then? So you were there.
I didn't go.
Oh, I thought you didn't go, Fatur. Listen, fair enough.
I was telling him duck it out. He was like, "No, I want to go." It's what it is.
Fair enough, Fatur. If you want to
You
go,
see the
you
comment
go.
above that one. Look at the comment above that one. The Neil guy. Look at the comment above Fatur. Look at that.
You ain't even said nothing.
He said, "Staffy, be quiet. I haven't said a word in 19 minutes."
Fair enough.
This fan base is the people in the chat are mad, bro. Guy said, "Staffy, be quiet."
I'll go face Willian again.
Rob, they can feel your presence. They just want you to calm down before you.
I actually want to say something. I am a winner this week. Let me tell you why. And it's not because of what I said earlier in the week that I'm a winner because my subs went up. No, I'm not even running that. I'm actually a Bournemouth native. So I technically picked up 3 points this week. So don't talk to me. We're not talking about United today. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to talk about...
Staffy,
okay, sorry, 1 point. I'll take the point.
Bad, bro.
I'll take the point. I'll take the point. I want to talk about Gary O'Neill.
You know what the worst part is?
Talk about Philip Billing.
We would have been above United. They couldn't even get
You know how I know you're done out here, Lewis? Sorry, Staffy. Gary O'Neill ain't even the Bournemouth manager anymore.
What's the Bournemouth manager name? Whatever his name is, I want to talk about him.
The fact that you don't even know, that's bad enough, bro. That's bad enough. You don't even know.
That's
the problem. That is the issue here.
I'm out of touch.
I'm out of touch with bad, bro.
I'm out of touch.
Hey, you know what it is? Neil might have been right. Staffy, be quiet. Big up to you, Fatur, man. I thought you missed the game, man. You know, I was giving you props for being smart. Hamza, Chelsea, 39 points, 37 games, 1 billion spent.
1 more point than Everton in that run, by the way.
Yeah, listen, you know what? I was laughing. I muted myself there. And I was muting myself because I saw, Lewis was complaining there and Staffy was there. And I was thinking, I feel sorry for them. But Staffy was
Twin brothers, bro. Twin brothers.
Staffy was writing notes. And I thought, this guy.
Wait, what notes?
My
What
guy
notes?
was like saying like this. Oh, do you have a pen and do you have a pen with you or something like that? Bro, you were like there, and I was laughing. I was like, oh my god. What a pro. He was gonna repeat the same thing after we cooked Lewis. Listen, what a joke, man. Chelsea are absolutely a joke. Absolutely pathetic. Like beyond pathetic. Listen, they could get relegated. I'm telling you now. Like, I'm telling you now, because I remember Leeds were told, I was told Leeds were too good to go down. And they went down with a good team. Mark Viduka and all these players here. They were Harry Kewell, Lee Boyer. They had a brilliant team. And they went down.
Alan Smith and them, man. There.
Yeah, West Ham were good. West Ham had Defoe and all that. And they were very, very good. They had Carrick. And they went down. Are we serious?
Carrick.
Yeah,
Hamza.
There, Glenn Jones. Listen,
Hamza, please stop cooking. Please stop cooking.
I'm telling you. Listen,
I don't like
you have to respect
this food. Send it back.
You have to respect the Premier League. I'm telling you now. Yeah, you have to respect the Premier League because people are smelling blood. Lewis, people are looking at Chelsea. They're licking their lips and thinking,
Bruv, well, we got Chelsea in a couple.
Well, they've been doing that. They've been doing that.
I am looking at your fixtures. I'm thinking, wow, I'm looking forward to that day because I don't need to stress that day. I'm getting points, my points from there. That's a guaranteed. Small.
Bro, I went to the Bournemouth subreddit before the game, right? And they was talking about their run of games coming up. Nah, Chelsea, we could get 3 points. That's the easiest game though. Chelsea, we can get 3 points. This is where my clubs are. I have United fans messaging me saying, thank you. Thank you for dropping points and saving us.
Any team, even Villa, I promise you, Villa fans will be disappointed to come at Stamford Bridge and lose that game. I promise you.
Bournemouth were fuming that they left with a point.
Exactly.
That's the third game in a row, by the way, where we've gone away with murder against Bournemouth.
You guys were praying for 3 months for 1 point to hit that 40-point mark. I cannot remember 3 months.
Tough times, man.
You guys were looking every week. Yo, I need to get that. I never thought, Sam, have you thought as a Liverpool fan for that 40-point mark?
Never.
Not even in Arteta's darkest day.
By the way, Arsenal's cut-off point.
I'm worried.
Arsenal will be the point where I potentially jump back on the road to 40.
Listen, Lewis.
We ain't done by then. It's long.
It looks very, very bad. Like,
hey guys.
And you have to smell, Sam. It's not only the Bournemouth team. This is a problem now at Chelsea. Like, I told you guys, when I got that 45 million for Cole Palmer, I could not believe it. I watched Cole Palmer.
You did a knee slide in your front room, don't lie.
I did a knee slide, bro. I'm telling you now. Yeah? Listen, I grew some hair back on the sides.
I see it.
I'm feeling good now. I cannot believe I got 45 million for Cole Palmer. And you know why? Kunle, if he doesn't score against you guys,
plus 20.
If he doesn't score against you guys, we don't get that money. You know that? If he doesn't score that curler and that headers that he meant to head it back for Ireland.
Yeah, you're right. No, hey, so that's a pet masterclass, throwing him in them games, them Community Shield and Super Cup games. Masterclass.
Even now, they're linked with Ramsdale. You guys might make money from that 60 million.
No. I refuse to listen to those Ramsdale links. No. Those Ramsdale links are fake. No, they're fake. I'm not listening to it.
They are fake. They're fake.
I'm not listening. Fingers in ears.
You do.
No, but they love Ramsdale. They got Brighton's number 2 right now. Of course they will. I'll take anyone.
You got
Ramsdale's better than any keeper you got at your club. Even the guy on loan.
No, I will take Robert Sanchez any day ending in a Y.
Brother, you got Brighton's number 2 as your number 1.
He was our man of the match yesterday. He was our man of the match.
And you're not upset about that. And that's something to brag about.
I'm upset about a lot of things, but not Robert Sanchez. I will keep him over a bench warmer. I'm good.
Look, their players, it's a
Fair
disgrace.
enough.
Yeah. Disasi is a disaster. That
Titus
Cole,
Bramble
No,
reincarnated.
Disasi is scapegoated to death. No.
he's a disaster.
He's been.
You're gonna
baller.
see the Titus Bramble in him
he's
soon,
fine.
bro. Don't worry,
No.
soon come.
Disasi has one error in the game, and it's all everyone remembers. He's balled out
He-
9 times out of
Titus
10.
Bramble reincarnated loading. Watch 5
Bro,
games, you'll see it.
Bro, he's
You will see.
And then the other guy, you've been calling this guy. Who's your youngster? That centre back.
Matson. Oh no, okay. Cohill.
Cole?
That's the one.
Cole was called. They used to call Cole Baby Maldini. This is a joke. You're coming on Chelsea.
Wait, who is that a real thing?
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
Cole was.
No,
I'm
wait,
sorry,
Hamza, is that a
Cole
real
isn't
big?
a left back.
Baby
I'm
Maldini.
sorry, Cole isn't a left back.
The biggest.
You know what? Maybe
So why is your
Shaft got
manager playing
boneheaded
him there,
manager.
bro?
No,
Why don't you ask our boneheaded manager that? Because I've been asking that question for 4 games, bro. Why we got a left back at left wing? Why do we have a centre back at left back? Why is the left hand side an open chasm for every team, and we do all our play on the right? When you do all of this shit on the left, figure
It's so
that
bad.
one out. This is
It's
my
bad.
problem. This manager makes no sense, and he's holding this team.
I'm not gonna lie.
and-
Lewis
and-
is trying to take the fun out of this cooking, but I'm enjoying it same
And
ways,
Kunle,
bro. I'm
Kunle.
enjoying
No,
every
This
minute.
is the
Continue,
thing. I
continue.
join in. I join in because I ain't gonna deflect over these problems. I will join in. Poch is
To
taking the
pay-
piss out of this club. I'll take the piss out of you.
1 billion.
Eddie
Gallagher
Heaton,
is your
Michael
captain,
Dewberry
Lewis.
days.
You know Gallagher is your captain. You know
That's
how
what I'm saying.
fucked up that's
Spending
going.
1 billion.
That's not
and then
necessary
Gallagher
to
is
bring to
fucking-
the conversation. Like, this is just
That's
It-
very
it's the
necessary.
reality.
why
bro.
are you bringing that up?
We gotta
Very
talk
necessary.
about it, bro. We gotta talk about it.
I don't need a reminder. I
Gallagher
Your leader-
is
your
indeed
leader
your
is Conor
captain.
Gallagher now.
don't need
Conor
it.
Gallagher is your
I
leader.
saw him captaining us against Wimbledon in the cup was bad enough, but I took it because the game wasn't televised, so I could pretend it didn't happen. This crap, no.
Everyone watched.
There's no justification for that, man. No one
Bro,
can explain that to me. Nobody.
Thiago Silva literally there, Sterling literally there. Will you give it to the fucking Greyhound for
But the-
what? Cardio
the thing
sessions.
But
The
that
thing
doesn't that scare you that means he's gonna be an important player in Poch's era?
No, because
That's what
this
it
is the
shows.
baffling thing. We spent all summer trying to sell him. West Ham, Tottenham, Newcastle, anyone who had a sniff of interest, and then Poch comes and gives him the armband.
Oh my god.
Sensational stuff.
And it
Where's
This
that
couldn't
guy
future?
makes no sense.
Kunle, the fact
Yeah.
that normally Chelsea managers become Tottenham managers, yeah. Later on,
Now Tottenham managers
Mourinho,
become
Conte, Villas Boas, but you don't get the Tottenham becoming Chelsea managers. That's when I knew something is wrong. When I saw
Now, you know what it is?
when it
Now-
flips
it's
the
now,
wrong way
life has
around.
changed.
And
Life
then,
has
and, then,
changed.
and then Chelsea fans were trying to get us excited about that appointment. Oh, watch out, Poch. This is the perfect
Now,
squad
you
for
know what
Poch,
it is?
like, working with youngsters.
Poch is just a straight catfish. Poch is a straight catfish. He told us fucking. This is my
Lewis, you're
biggest
saying you
problem
ain't
with
watch
Poch.
out, but you're saying everything a watch outer would say.
Yeah, because I'm potched out, not potch out. Potched out.
So you want
Poch
Poch already?
Hashtag pushed out.
You gotta remember the
Hashtag
twist. But this is the
pushed
thing
out.
with Poch. Poch is a giant catfish. This guy came in and immediately
Yes.
said at Chelsea, it's to win now. No patience, nothing. We lose to Nottingham Forest. What does he ask for? Patience. We go into this game, no excuses. We must win. Then you come out at the game, you waffle about injuries. You talk about protecting the point against Bournemouth. He talks about a Benchua. He made the most chances for us every single game when trying to defend playing him at left wing. But then whenever we're in a losing situation, you take Benchua off. And then you respond to that by benching him in the next game. So why wouldn't I doubt him? The guy makes no sense. He contradicts himself by the week.
He refused Vlahovic for Jackson. That number 9 is cursed, I believe.
It didn't. This is the thing. It didn't even have to be for Jackson. As soon as we had the links, you know what I said? Brilliant competition. Bring him in immediately. As long as the groin issues ain't serious, I don't care. Bring him in. Compete
Brother,
with Jackson. Have Jackson play on the left with him.
Unpopular opinion, Lukaku would have done a better job than Jackson.
Absolutely. Lukaku starts for that.
Hey, you know what? That would have been fine if he wanted to be here. But he didn't. So, like,
Fair enough,
what's the
fair
point?
Bro, it's
100
it's
million
the
down
fact
the drain,
that
man.
They've
Mhm.
missed. They had a Brazilian called Anderson. Was it? Who's in that bench? There was a Brazilian guy.
David Washington, my president. My president.
Brother, they got Nigerians that I've never heard of that tell me they play for Greece and all sorts of things, bro. I don't know what's going on at Chelsea right now.
I am thinking, listen, the fact that Pochettino did not know Malang Sarr in an interview was a bit. Imagine their own manager does not know the players. I was like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, listen,
Bro.
Lewis, people
Michael
are
Dewberry, Eddie Newton.
people are using your
Just
club.
think about, just remind yourself of them players. Michael Dewberry, Eddie Newton, Dimitri
Francis
Kari.
Sinclair.
All them times. Those times are coming back. What's that? Was that Dreamcast? No, was it not Dreamcast? I think it was older than that. I don't know what you had on your shirt them days.
Here's the thing,
But that's where it's going to.
The autoglass.
Autoglass, that's the one. That's
we
it.
are
Thanks,
fine
Hamza,
with
man.
the players that we have right now. The problem is the manager in this setup. Everyone
I don't
talks
think
about
the players are good.
everyone talks about experience and all of that. We had experience in bags last season. You know where we finished 12th. So clearly that didn't work. Experience doesn't matter. Arsenal have had young teams that have gone to the semi-finals of the Champions League and competed to the end of title races. It's not about experience. It's about just having a good setup and playing good football. We play defensive pussy football. That's the problem.
Why did Luis Enrique and Nagelsmann reject your job? I want to know. Why? There must be a reason.
Because it's a mess, Hamza. It's a fucking mess.
I don't think we rejected Enrique.
No, Luis.
No,
Luis
rejected you.
I don't remember.
Luis Enrique rejected your job.
No, but Hamza. Let's be honest, yeah. If I'm a manager and Chelsea come at me, it's long having that stain on my CV because look, let's be honest. Any Chelsea manager right now coming into this mess needs time, and they're not going to get it because there's so many new school Chelsea fans that are going to ask for his head. But to be honest, man needs time. He's not going to get the time, and that's going to keep. It's going to keep. If he gets sacked, the cycle at Chelsea is going to be so sweet.
Would you accept relegation level football at your club?
Of course not.
Right. So, why would you expect us to be patient with these managers when they're bringing that to the table?
You decide to rush the process and spend a billion quicker than anyone has. So, therefore, this was always going to happen. I don't know how the owners thought anything else. But
playing defensive football was never going to be the end result of that. That's the problem. It goes back to the manager. If we were playing progressive football, I could look away from the manager and I could look at individuals and say maybe the squad isn't experienced enough. Maybe that's the problem. No, we're set up like shit. So we're already.
Your recruitment was horrible, man. Your recruitment is horrible.
The thing is that there needs to be.
Okay, tell me which player that you signed that anyone in any of the top six fear.
Yeah,
because of the setup, barely anyone except Enzo.
No, but exactly the fact that you can't answer that with a player's name, Lewis, that means
Enzo Sterling. Enzo Sterling, and that's it. Because if it's not a good,
nobody's scared of Enzo. Nobody's scared of Enzo. That's Chelsea.
No one's scared of Enzo. You can't say
you lot don't watch him enough.
He's an average player, bro. Average.
You lot don't watch him enough. It's Enzo Sterling or we're screwed. Simple as that.
Okay, I'm not even. Lewis, you know when I'm trying to be an asshole, you know when I'm trying to be real? Gallagher played better than Enzo against Bournemouth. Deadass. I genuinely believe that.
It's a very low bar. Enzo's been better than him in basically every other game since. Enzo wasn't even meant to start today. He insisted that he wanted to start. He was meant to be rested with Caicedo. I'm glad he insisted on starting. He should have played the full 90.
Listen, here's my problem with this Chelsea thing. I completely agree with Kunle. There needs to be a little bit of patience. And the reason why there needs to be patience, the average age of the players you bought is like 13. So obviously the guy's going to need time to implement his system. That's just the
Fair point. Fair point. We're immortizing the points. You know what? I feel a lot calmer about this. Poch has a plan. Poch has a plan.
Let me. Can I?
My God, these lot are down bad, bro. It's sweet. It is so sweet to watch.
Look,
my God.
Look. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna call out the Leeds team that got relegated. Paul Robinson was the England number one. Ian Hart used to play.
He had to go off screen for this, Hamza. Jeez.
Nicky Bambi, Mark Viduka, Alan Smith was there. Yeah, back at Chelsea, old boy Marco Dewberry. He had to be a Chelsea boy there as well. David Batty was there. James Milner was there. Yeah. These guys had Harry Kewell. Bro, they went down. They went down. People don't take this seriously. The fact that Chelsea took time to get 40 points, people think it's easy. Lewis thinks it's not stress. It hasn't
What
hit.
do you mean
October
deep?
yet.
Hey, Lewis is stressed,
Hasn't
bro. What are you
hit October
talking
yet,
about? He
Lewis.
thinks it's not stressed. Look at him. Stressed
I
out.
went on the road to 40 last season. I started in January. It took me to May to get there.
Lewis,
I get it, bro.
if I was you, I'll be looking below me, not above me. Where am I gonna go? Look at those guys who are coming.
I'm not
Look
even
them now.
looking at the table,
Look
my
at the
friend. I
Sheffield
just want
United and say,
wins.
where
I just
are
want to
these
win
guys coming
games.
up?
One
Listen,
I'll
win
win
in
a
five,
game and then
relegation
I'll look at
form,
the
bro.
table. I'll win a
Relegation
game
form.
and then I'll look at the table.
Start looking at their
Until then, I'm not
scoreline.
looking at it.
Every week, look at their scoreline. Every week, Luton Town, Sheffield United, just check their scoreline. If they come forward and they pass you, you're in a red flag. Because October, November, have you seen their fixtures? Man City,
Long.
Arsenal, they got Man United, or United out. Staffy,
Man
I don't know.
United,
Staffy
That's
wants-
their, that's their
Newcastle.
twin brother now.
It's
Staffy wants
Arsenal.
to go.
It's Arsenal at home. It's Brentford at home. Tottenham away. Man
That's a lot.
City at home.
Are we winning
Newcastle
that?
away.
We're losing
Brighton at home, and then Man
We're losing.
United away.
You might lose all the games.
Man
That's
United
Beat
is the
United away.
relegation
Beat United
pointer.
away. Beat them.
Yeah,
No, that's
relegation
El
6-pointer.
Sakiko. That's El Sakiko.
Facts.
And then Lam-
Sakiko.
Moves are gone.
and listen, he gets
Yeah,
sacked. Lampard
I'm
takes
just
over,
going there
Pearce
to
takes
boom out
over
for 90
again.
minutes. Other than that, I'm not going.
Mid-table blues.
I said, listen, he gets sacked here after 2, 3, 4 games. Yeah, Lampard comes back again. Another
Don't
recycle
even
start.
speak
Hey,
that man's.
Hey, Frank definitely he's waiting. He's
That's
waiting
not
for the
even funny.
bat signal to come
That's
back
not
to
even
the bridge.
funny.
He's
No,
waiting.
we're not joking
Restore.
about
I got to restore the proper Chelsea.
If I
No,
swear to
we're
God,
not
Lewis,
doing
if
that.
Lampard
We're
is
not
even
doing that.
announced as Chelsea manager,
Oh my god!
you guys
Oh,
better go
if-
riot.
If Lampard's announced at Chelsea manager on an interim basis, I'm also announcing my resignation from this show.
Brother,
just straight up.
I'm flying you. I'm
Straight.
flying you to Lagos
even
for a
studied.
holiday, bro. I'm getting you out of there, Lewis. Just tell me. I'm sending the ticket for you if Lampard comes in, man. Come to Lagos, just have a bit of a holiday, bro. I'm here.
Yeah, I'll be there,
Happen.
bruv. I'm not
But-
going football games anymore for that. I'll put my season ticket up on the exchange. Fuck that. I'm not going back to Lampard ball. Never going back to that monstrosity again. Fuck that.
You know, Lewis touched on something earlier on, and the problem is, the biggest problem at Chelsea is the clubs that they've played so far. If you look at the start of the season, fair enough, Liverpool's a tough game. Other than that, the likes of Luton, the likes of West Ham, the likes of Bournemouth, the likes of Nottingham Forest at home, those are all games that Chelsea should be winning regardless. And I just don't like the fact that we're all babying Chelsea at the point in time. And I'm not talking about us as content creators, I'm talking about mainstream media. The pressure really ain't there from the mainstream media on Chelsea. And that's something that I don't understand, because every time, like if we look at Man United, for example, Ten Hag spent 400 million, 300 million, and they mention it almost every day. These guys have spent 1 billion, and there is no way anyone looks at that team and thinks 1 billion pounds. There is not a single player that, okay, fair enough, Enzo Fernandez, even if we give you Enzo for the sake of argument, the rest of them, it's actually mad. And when Hamza says stuff about you could get relegated, look, the average age of the squad is very young. Your experienced players ain't performing with the likes of Silva and stuff. So I can't lie, this could be really bad soon. And the problem is with Todd Bowley. Todd Bowley has a social engineering problem on his hand, because he needs to social engineer patience into the most impatient fan base in the entire league. I don't think it's an insult. I think it's just reality. Chelsea fans are just not patient at all. And there's a reason why there's already people who are potch out. Patience doesn't exist within the Chelsea fan base. So you're asking the most impatient fans to be patient. And that's the problem.
This is why we win trophies, though. So I understand it. Get me some results. Win a game of football.
Good.
We're not asking for much. I'm not asking for us to win no title or nothing. Win some games. Show me a cohesive style of play.
And that answer that Lewis gave, that's why we win titles. That's why Chelsea in this issue they're in right now. And the mentality, if that mentality stays, it's gonna keep going. The pain is gonna continue for the next 2, 3, 4 years.
No, because why should we sit back and accept crap football and excuses? Why?
Bro, the reality is your club is a mess, bro. Like that's the reality. You can keep complaining
I
about it, but it's not going to change the reality.
Nearly as bad of a mess as people make it out to be. The problem is the football we produce on the pitch, and that's because of the way the manager sets us up. So it's clear what the issue is. If we were playing better football, we would likely be getting results. We'd likely be turning the likes of Forest at home and Bournemouth away into wins, and people wouldn't be talking about Chelsea like we're in crisis talks. It'd be completely different.
Which of your
the manager?
Which of your back line gets into the top four?
Gets into the top four.
Top four teams. Which of your back line? Who?
Well, I rate Thiago Silva. I rate the Sassy.
Okay.
I rate Cole. I rate Paddy.
The way you just answered that question is the problem with Chelsea.
Team.
No, wait, hold on. He didn't even
I
answer.
Hold on. I'm not trying to do that. I'm talking about the quality that our players have.
No, but you don't have it. No, but this is the thing, Lewis. You don't have quality. You don't have quality. You think you do.
How is the defense the one position you've gone for out of everything else?
Bro, I just started there. That's not the end, bro. Brother, I asked you a question and you couldn't even give me a name. You just said, I like Thiago Silva. What kind of answer is that, bro? I asked you who could walk into the top four side.
Thiago Silva, Levi Colwill, Badia Shield. We'll see on Disassi because there's only a small number of games.
Which team? He's not starting.
Disassi is looking real bad.
They're good enough to play for top four teams. They're good enough to play for top four teams.
Not to start for them, though. They're not good enough to start for those teams, bro. And that's the problem.
That's your opinion. I think they're all good enough to start.
But okay, so who does Thiago Silva replace in City or Arsenal?
Arsenal, I put him over Gabriel. Still at the same.
That's a casual take. That's a casual take.
The guy can't play in the back four anymore. So how is he going to get in our team?
And Colwill would all be looked at a lot better if they were not at Chelsea. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. There are any of your teams, if there are any of your teams, they'd be looked at completely differently. The defense has been made to look like a joke because of everything else in the Chelsea squad for the last 12 months.
Thiago's
I rate Lewis, man. He's press resistant because this.
Listen, the midfield, bar Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, you can have your arguments. The attack, whatever. Say what you want to say. The defense, you cannot come for my team's defense. That's a last spot.
Disaster. That guy's a joke.
Disassi is a disaster. Definitely.
He's a disaster. He's
is that the same defense that conceded 3 goals against 10 man?
We need to end this. We need to end this Disassi bollocks straight up because he's the most scapegoated guy out of football club. He has one mistake a game and the rest of his match is flawless. Straight up. You man just see one mistake in a game and our fan base just scapegoat him because he ain't English. And everyone just jumps on the bandwagon.
No, because you lack patience, and that's going to kill your club. I love it.
I lack patience, but I'm not ripping into Disassi after 5 games, like half the fan base. All right.
Not you, but your fan base. You know that they do.
I will never take a single Chelsea player into Man City because do you know why? Reece James can't stay fit. Thiago Silva is old. He's old. Yeah, when you're old like that, you need to retire. He's old, and I feel sorry for him. When you're that old, like Fernandinho, you should be brought on like 18 minutes or 15 minutes, to celebrate the fans and, the last season, people. But poor guys told, bro, we'll give you paracetamol and ibuprofen. Yeah, we'll give you some knee injection. Afterwards, we're going to put you in on some crutches. Just do a 90-minute. Poor guy, his knees are gone. You can see. I see him. He struggles in the game. And I just feel sorry because he's a leader. His
only problem is that he's too slow. That's about it. And I mean on the ball, not even off it.
He's bad.
He can't play in the back four. That's another problem.
He can't play in the back four. I don't think he can play in the back four.
I still think that's a little bit of a myth. His biggest problem is that he just takes way too long to release the ball.
Let me ask you last thing. Let me ask you. The question is, I've looked at your fixture and I can predict Chelsea, Aston Villa. I don't think you're winning that. Yeah, then you're playing the Brighton. You're struggling. Fulham will beat you away, definitely, 100%. I don't know the Burnley away. You're losing to Arsenal. You're losing to Brentford. You're losing to Tottenham. You're losing to City. You're going to lose to Newcastle away. It's getting peak. Then you lose to Brighton. Then December 6th is you and Staffy for the 3 points. It might end up like this bad. I'm telling you now.
Is that the perfect segue to Man U's part?
Yes,
what else in town in Wales?
I can't lie. Listen, we've roasted Chelsea enough. Before we head to the Chelsea section, before we head to the Man United section, sorry. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you're all liking, make sure you're all subscribing. There's 700 people in here. Keep running the likes up. Hit that like button. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so on a Monday night. Big up to you guys. Why is Staffy wearing all black? Turn the lights on, says Waves.
I need a zoo. I'll be 2 minutes.
Okay.
He needs to recover after that, man.
Why does Waves care what I'm wearing? Focus on the show.
Have you written
Funeral.
enough notes? You're ready.
Speaking of relegation, City
What
got
notes?
relegated in 96 season, says Queen Nadra. Anything to say about that, Hamza? City got relegated?
Listen, forget about my time, man. 98, 99, we had the biggest. We went through Gillingham and we got promoted to Division 1. The rest is history. We got relegated again. And we just came back. And I've never looked at Division 1 ever again.
Hamza, stop entertaining this, bro. This ain't our night, bro. This ain't our night.
Big up to you, Nadra, man. Man City's journey from Championship is incredible, says Aman. That's Aman from Spaces as well. Big up to you.
Thank you.
Fans have seen the worst. That's why we will be Little Simba in the title race. Transition season for City. You know what it is, Aman? If a super chat was ever a Hamza quote from Spaces, this would be it right here. My man just quoted Hamza straight up. Big up to you.
Yes,
Big up to Waves who says, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh my God. Okay, anyone knows? Can actually any one of you guys sing that? Because my singing voice is horrible.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Real. Is it that one, man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never meant to sky the ball so high.
Never meant to make off our bitch cry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I hope we've given you a 499
banging.
worth performance, Waves, man. Big up to you. Big up to JW says even Tom Little is too old for Chelsea. 100% Tom Little is too old for Chelsea. That report that came out, they
That
didn't
is
sign Madison because he was 1
hilarious.
year older than 24 is mad. Media are brown envelopes. Let's have it right. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. And then he says, by the way, Trent is better than Reece. Facts. Dude is
No,
a
he's
full-time
not.
patient. And then he says, I've seen the light. Fit Reece James doesn't exist. I can't lie. Availability is an ability. And if a guy for the third year straight is going to be injured for a long-ass time, then he's unreliable. So, look, you need the reliable players who are going to be there on the pitch when needed. So that's just the ultimate, facts of life. Big up to you. Anyway, big up to you, Waves. Big up to Nadra. Big up to Fatur, Muhammad, JW, Ozan, Abdi Has, Muhammad Zaabi, and of course, Queen Nadra. Big up to all of you guys. Thank you guys all for sending in super chats. Big up to you guys. Make sure you're running the likes up. Everyone slap the like button now. Everyone subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. So please get these likes up. Subscribe. Keep letting us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Keep getting involved. And of course, next, the hoe of the hour, Manchester United. Staffy, what are you saying on Man United?
I'm saying nothing about Man United. What do you guys have to say about Man United? Because Kunle has a lot on his chest to let out. The guy's winning every game, and for some reason he's still looking for me. I don't know why he's looking for
Bro,
me.
who's looking for you, bro? Who's looking for you?
I know you're looking for me.
Is this your tactic? This is cute,
no,
bro. This
wait, hold
tactic ain't
on.
gonna work tonight, bro.
You
This
are
ain't gonna
here.
work
You
tonight.
said I'm here to cook certain people. If I wasn't here,
gave me
would
the
you?
call up. He gave me the call up, and I came to the show.
No.
He then
I
said
was
Staffy was on
told-
the show, and I was
No,
excited
I
to
was
see you because I've not
told-
seen
no,
you
no.
since we appeared on your channel, bro.
Don't lie to me. I was
How you
told that
doing,
you
bro?
wanted to verify first is Staffy on the show, and Staffy's on the show. So you have a lot more to say.
I miss you, bro. I miss
you
bro.
too, bro. So all right, so let's go.
Catching up with my friends on streams is a good thing, no?
All right.
Yeah,
so go
so
ahead.
kick it off, bro. Now, I just
What's
want to know
up,
what
bro?
you think about the game first. We want to know what you think, bro. What do you think about the game on Saturday?
It was a shit game. I mean, what is there to say about the game? We lost again.
Did you expect such an abysmal performance?
A part of me, yes, I was being hopeful, but a part of me knew this was gonna happen. You know, the only reason I come here and I don't rage like people expect me to rage is because I called some of this bullshit before it happened, but I was called the league gunner of my fan base. You know, but at the end of the day, who's right and who's wrong? You know, and then the deflection
All right,
method.
Staffy, what we're not going to
was-
do is that stuff that you did to Egal, where you talk about bare irrelevant stuff when we need to talk
You
about.
just
match
asked
week
me a
5.
question
We're
and I
talking
replied
about
to you, and
match
it's irrelevant.
week. But why?
You
But you're
told me
not
that I
talking about
expect
match
this.
week 5.
But you asked me about what I expected. You said, did you expect this? And I said, yeah.
And then you started going into stuff not involved with match week 5. Can we go back to match week 5?
I'm talking about my expectations. That was the question you gave me. If you want to ask specific questions,
when you went off track, I brought you back. Match week 5.
All right, that's what I'm saying. If you want to ask questions that make it specific, then what do you want to know about the game? We lost. I was hoping that we win. We lost again. Nothing that I didn't expect. Shit formation. Manager who's inconsistent with what he says on and off the pitch. Talks about training and standards in training, but doesn't talk about standards on the pitch. Suspending players for not running in training, but keeps playing players who are walking on the pitch. Talking about there's no agendas, but then he tweaks the formation so he doesn't play the right winger that he doesn't want to play. Even though he blocked his loan move. Mind you, this guy's the only right winger we have, Palistri, and he said...
No, but you fans are also telling me about how much of a great talent ID he has. He's good with young players, bringing them in.
Who's
Man United fans? Man United fans.
Listen.
Talking about how good he is with the young team, the young players.
I'm glad, listen, Kunle, I'm glad that you're here because you want to catch up with me because it looks like you haven't watched me in a while. So let me update you. When you talk about
you don't, bro, you don't need to update me because this is all you're going to do. I saw you with Egal. What you do is you come and do some M&M stuff,
I am catching
and
up.
just try and say all your negatives and think we don't have more for you. We have more for you, Staffy. Your team is trash. What happened was they had the opportunity to tell
so now you want to talk, but when I said talk, you didn't want to talk.
Bruv, I'm talking, so don't cut me off. Thank you. Anyway,
Go ahead.
As I was saying, Ten Hag, that was the time. Saturday was the moment where his boys were to tell him, Ten Hag, we are behind you. We are behind you, manager. That they had to win that game for him. What that loss shows me, the fact that they didn't even give a damn about the game. The hardest working player in 90 minutes was Hannibal, and he didn't even play 90 minutes. And I don't think he was working for Ten Hag. He was just excited to be on the pitch at Old Trafford. So he was working for himself. Ten Hag, he's been there less than the 7 weeks that Ange has been there. But Ange's team look more behind him than Ten Hag's team look behind him. Bro, they're not even fighting for your manager, bro. 3-1 at home. Old Trafford is like the theatre of nightmares now. You look left, you see rats. You look right, you see distress. You look front, you see people crying, bro. It's a joke right now. You guys are telling me, I can't see Man United doing anything this season. I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to say Ten Hag was the guy. He's going to make things happen. But then I started to see, he reminds me of Conte at Tottenham. That's what Ten Hag reminds me of right now. He figured out a way. No, because he figured out a way to get results last season. He rode his luck a lot, which it's not his fault for riding his luck. It's not his fault teams didn't take enough chances against Manchester United. And he rode his luck all the way to 3rd position. But I said it's not a sustainable way of playing football. Man United fans are sure.
Have you seen that Pep clip, Kunle, by the way?
Which one? Oh, when he laughs when they say Man United, and he was.
But you know how strong is Arsenal. Yesterday saw the game against Wilson Park. They are exceptional, and Liverpool again. The mentalities continue there.
Manchester United. That's peak, man.
Bro, I think of that. You know that song that who sings that song? I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Have you heard that song?
Yeah.
You're muted. Who's the artist that raps that song? You're muted, Husam.
Is
what's his name? LL Cool J, because there's so many L's in Manchester United.
You know what
that's who they remind me of, bro.
You know how much Pep Guardiola has to disrespect you for him to not even say like, oh, they have a good team or nothing. That's mad. Like Pep will usually go like, they're very good, and he'll just make up some 30-second lie about a team being good when they're crap, type thing. He didn't even do that. My man just laughed. You know how crazy that is? Manchester United, the guy just carried on like, I ain't even gonna give them my time. That's mad. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what the biggest problem is, and I usually let everyone else speak first when it's the other clubs. But I have a problem with Ten Hag, and I have a major problem with Ten Hag, and it's a philosophical problem. His biggest problem is philosophy. Because real top managers have a philosophy and they stick to it. Simple as. Win, lose, or draw, I will play my way. And a Dutch manager that comes in from Ajax, there is an expectation level. There is an expectation level, whether we like it or not, of a way of football, a style of football, something to play. And he's not even doing that. And my thing is, I've seen De Zerbi this weekend with the likes of Veltman and Pascal Gross play beautiful football. So many people like to make excuses. Staffy isn't one of them. But so many people like to make excuses about personnel. Bro, you could play beautiful football with shit players. You could, even if it doesn't work. You know, I don't want to talk about Spurs because Spurs are not an A-list team, but Postecoglou is playing beautiful football with the likes of Pape Sarr and Richarlison and shit like that.
Udoji.
Don't know if you all remember Norwich back in 2020.
Exactly. Daniel Fark just playing his style. That's the thing.
Bournemouth
So
play good
I have a
football, they're crap.
philosophical problem with the guy. Where's your philosophy, brother? He needs to choose a philosophy and stick to it. And that's the problem when they park the bus for a whole year and we all told them this won't work long run. Hey, this is what you get.
The problem
They're so down bad that they're relying on the return of Kobe Mainoo, bro. Kobe Mainoo. I've heard that name so much and I've not seen him start a Premier League game, bro. I was on Staffy's channel. He was fighting his corner. Kobe Mainoo, bro. Like he was the savior.
Amrabat. Listen, the issue with Manchester United, when I've been saying for a long time, yeah, that club is finished. Finito is done. It's finished as a football club. No one chat to me that club as like they sit on the Real Madrid and Barcelona, Bayern Munich. Kunle, Bayern and Barca and Real Madrid. Get rid of managers. Next year, champions. They bring Champions League. See, that's a big club. That's a huge club. You suck. The club continues to win. Yeah? These jokers, bunch of jokers. Just remember, Ferguson made you. You're fighting relegation. Man City relegated you with a back heel with Dennis Law. Research it, Staffy. So if you find out, you'll start crying. Go on Google. Did Man City relegate Manchester United? Yes, we relegated you in Division 1 with a back heel as well with Dennis Law. Big up Dennis Law. Those were the moments. We used to know you as a football. Ferguson came here after 6 years, yeah, then gave you that chest when this league was a joke anyway, yeah. When real managers were not here, then Wenger stepped in, he panicked. Time was gone. No more Kevin Keegan days, yeah. No more these guys. He panicked. He knew my times are numbered. When the football became more intense and Mourinho started popping in, he knew his days were numbered. He legged it. He legged it after we beat him. Yeah, I promised you, Fergie would never won in this era. Like, he would never have dominated. He would have won 1 or 2 league titles, but he would never have dominated. This era, no, in front of Pep, no chance. He's never got over 94, 95 points. Never. Pep Guardiola gets 100, 99, easy. He walks the league. The problem with this football club, it's a cursed club. I'll tell you, Kunle, I told you. Everyone hates them. You know when you hate a football club, you pray against their downfall. Someone up there is listening to us. It's your downfall. It's your Staffy. It's your downfall. And I'm enjoying it. You're sitting 13th, where you used to belong before Fergie used to turn up. And now you're
Age 2 bandits, bro.
Brighton walked in, yeah, thumped them so bad. And De Zerbi, I give De Zerbi one thing. Caicedo and McAllister, where are they? What did he get? A replacement. He played Mahmoud Dahoud and Pascal Gross in midfield. And this loser, this bold fraud from Eric De Vise, yeah, who has got Eric De Vise that Steve McLaren has won. Frank de Boer has 4, yeah. Anyone gets Eric De Vise. Even me, I can go manage Eric De Vise at Ajax. I'm guaranteed.
Ajax, straight.
Oh, it's easy, man. You're guaranteed. This bold fraud came here. Eras come to an end. They believed it. He got a Carling Cup in front of their eyes, yeah, like this. Brazil flag
we're gonna push on now. We're gonna push on now.
Brazil flags were being waved with a little dance, Brazilian dance with Argentina. yo, Argentina just won the World Cup.
What so that's where Martinez got that darts move where that rusted on him.
Bro, what the Brazil flag and Argentina flag were being waved in Carling Cup celebration. This manager is a fraud. He's a criminal. This guy is a thug. He comes to
talk about the philosophy thing, Hamza. Talk about the philosophy.
What philosophy, bro?
Let me tell you. No, I told them the story. Kunle, When it's well known, Johan Cruyff left La Masia, in his last few years. He went back to Ajax and he set up this project of them. He put Overmars. He said, we need to have a DNA. He put Overmars there and he got the philosophy there. He did exactly before that in the 90s and he got everything set up for them. So they won the Champions League. And then they kicked him out. He went to La Masia. But then he got Barcelona with that philosophy. He got them the structure. He left. He came back to Ajax. He did the same thing here. I remember. This bold fraud is a bold fraud that gets given a credit because he won the Eredivisie. But it was Johan Cruyff's philosophy. This is this is years of putting the structure in place by Johan Cruyff. Yeah. But this bold fraud, I remember him. He's the one that was 3-0 up against Tottenham. How do you bottle it against Tottenham? Is that not the biggest red flag?
Bottle it against the bottlers, you know. That's sensational, bro.
With Onana diving.
We should have known. Hamza, that's when we should have known for sure.
Bro, Onana dived when goal went in. He has a habit of doing that. When the goal, and then he dives. And he never, even the goals that went against Brighton, the goals weren't that great. One of them he should have saved. One of them he should have clearly saved. He didn't save. Onana doesn't look that special. They wasted the money on Onana that they should have kept De Gea, signed a player. Mason Mount, his talent ID is a joke. He wanted Dumfries for 5. Dumfries. He wanted Dumfries.
But they got Tony Stark in midfield, bro. Tony Stark in 2023.
Casemiro. Bruno playing as a right back. Bruno was playing as a right back in the last few minutes. Their fans were booing him for making the wrong substitution. They were casting Wenger for Wenger out, but it's already Ten Hag out. I'm reading reports. Their players are fighting amongst themselves. Is this Glazer's fault or is this the manager's fault?
Glazer's out, mate.
Sancho's fault.
Sancho's fault. Sancho's the reason. Listen, they're scapegoating Sancho for something he did not do. He called out Sancho and then he asked Sancho to apologize when he needs Sancho. Tell me that he doesn't have he has no management. He does not know how to manage a team properly. He's now stressed. And you know what the fan base are? This is when I know they've got loser mentality. As a rival, I want Ten Hag to stay. Because I know he's a fraud. We all know he's a fraud now.
Facts.
Arteta's never coached. He went to Arsenal job. No experience. Turned it around. Big up Arteta. Klopp came here, took the worst ever Liverpool I've ever seen. I have never seen a bad team like Liverpool, yeah? He took that Jordan Ibe and all these guys to look at him. That's when I knew, bro.
You know what down bad, Jordan Ibe, you know.
Yeah. This guy cannot even battle the likes of Sevilla in the Europa League. They were scapegoating Harry Maguire, David De Gea. Harry Maguire didn't play. David De Gea was not there. Who did they scapegoat? What was the reason? Ten Hag. It's a fact.
Where was Starboy Garnacho? Where was he? Why don't they believe in Starboy Garnacho no more? Palistri. They're telling me for time that he's the guy.
Now
he's the guy.
Guess who they've turned on? Guess who they've turned on? These are absolute glory hunters. They've turned against their own Rashford.
Yeah, bro. I've seen that, bro. I've seen that. Their best player.
You know when
their best player.
Kunle, I knew
someone
this. Someone said this, yeah. He knew something is wrong with his fan base when they lost 7-0, to their biggest rival. Imagine you losing to Tottenham 7-0. You come to Emirates.
I can't imagine that, but carry on.
Go to Sevilla. Rashford scores. He does this. Yeah. The fan base have forgotten already. They lost 7-0.
Hamza, you're the best. Hamza's the best.
Bro, he does this. They've already forgotten 7-0. They don't see. Yo, 7. It's 7. Frauds.
LL Cool J.
That's
Randy's new nickname.
Staffy, you know in your heart, you don't trust the talent idea of your manager. Yes or no?
Is this the part where I talk? Because you guys got the wrong guy for this show. Listen.
You just asked the question, bro.
You guys got the wrong guy for this show because if I started saying similar things to what you guys just said, hold on, man, I'm talking. When I sit here and say this thing, I'm being told I'm sitting on the fence. If you want one of these goofballs sitting here and shamelessly defending the manager in this club, just don't bring me on this. Because I'm not about this fence thing that everyone's saying. is like when you speak the truth, you're sitting on the fence. But when a rival says it, you're cooking. This is what I'm saying. You're just preaching to the choir, bro. What are you telling me that I didn't already say?
Bro. You know
They
what
say-
the show's about? We find the narrative and then we just divert and go away from it to try and cook you with it. It's the same thing with Chelsea. Doesn't matter if you're correct. You're still going to try cook you.
I get that, but these guys want me to sit here and shamelessly defend the manager for what he's done. I didn't do that. So I have to sit here. This is the thing. I have to sit here and get cooked for what my manager has done. And then when I say that to my fan base, I get cooked by my fan base. It's a double whammy for me. I'm getting cooked by my fan base.
I'm
I
with
don't
you,
choose the
brother.
rules, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Bro. I just
You
play
get
the
what I'm
game.
saying?
I just play the game.
No, that's fine. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying when I sit here and I say this and I blame the manager for how shit he's been, but because I'm not a rival, it's like, oh, you're on the fence. Just say Ten Hag out. Bro, let me talk without me saying Ten Hag in or Ten Hag out. What is this, kindergarten? We're talking about football here. I'm trying to explain what this guy is doing wrong, and people are like, oh, can you just say Ten Hag out? Bro, how about you shut the fuck up and listen to me? Because maybe if you listen to me, you'll understand what's wrong with this manager and what's not wrong with this manager. I sit there yesterday and I talk about the 90 minutes, like Staffy's on the fence. Bro, do you want me to sit here and talk about the Glazers like the rest of the goofy fan base? Because I keep calling them goofy for a reason. Every time we lose, they don't know what to say. Glazers out. And they just, the Twitter fingers start again. Bro, how about we talk about that the manager did wrong in the 90 minutes? And I talk about that, and it's like, oh, does that mean you're Ten Hag out? How about I just say, listen, you did this wrong. I'm going to give you a chance to get it right. How about we talk about that? But everything has to be in and out. That's it. It's Ten Hag in, it's Ten Hag out.
That's the way
It's Glazers
football
in,
fans are. You're either in or you're out. You either love a player or you hate a player.
And that's exactly why.
You have an agenda.
That's exactly why Staffy, that's exactly why Staffy, you're the right guy for the show, not the wrong guy. Because
I'm definitely the wrong guy for this show. Because you need someone who's shamelessly going to sit here.
That's why I give you credit publicly. And I say this guy is spitting facts because you do blame the manager. Did I not do that yesterday and the day before?
Hamza sits here and he makes fun of this team and the club. He's right. But he needs someone shameless to defend him. Because yes, as much as it's annoying, as much as Hamza does, he does overdo it. He does overcook it. But the overall idea is not wrong. When Kunle's sitting here and he's finally out of the mud, he's no longer in the banter era and I'm still in the banter era. He has the right to celebrate because he made... That's not a bad thing. This is a compliment. This is a compliment saying that.
It's a backhanded compliment.
No, it's not.
Why are you
talking? It's not.
Yeah, bro,
I'm saying you're no longer in the banter. See, as I said, doomed if I do, doomed if I don't. Listen, this team is in the mud. This club is in the mud, and this fan base is in the mud. And I try not to associate myself with them because I at least have a brain and I could sit there and address what's wrong with this team. But people want to sit here and every time we listen, Hamza, by the way, he's not criticizing Rashford or turning on Rashford, but he deserves to be turned on. And I'll tell you why. When we sit here and we're talking about fucking training and people walking on the training pitch, I want to talk about the ones that are walking on the football pitch, not the training ground. I don't care about the training ground. I want to see players who are playing on the pitch, and I don't see that. The guy who's been given the captaincy is not performing. The guy who's been given 400K a week is not performing. The players that he signed are not performing. He's changing tactics because he doesn't want to play certain players. But I'm supposed to believe that if you train hard, you get a chance. So what more am I supposed to say? People want me to sit here and complain about the Glazers and throw a fit. I don't do that. There's other channels for that.
No, we don't want you to complain about the Glazers. I think I agree with you. Talking about the Glazers is just a cop-out. The Glazers are not the reason why you lost to Brighton, because that Brighton team, the only guy that you could argue starts in your team is Mitoma on the right, not even on the left. So that's the only guy you could argue starts in the team. The rest of them, you ain't trying to take
that boy Welbs. That boy Welbs, bro. Come on. That boy Welbs, man. Don't do that.
Bro, can you chill? Can you chill, Kunle? Like, we're doing too much now. Man said that boy Welbs. Behave, man.
Fuck Welbeck, by the way. This guy, I think he has 2 goals or 3 goals in his career against us. And every time he scores, he celebrates.
Of course he does. You not disrespected him, bro. That's why he
every year he scores at the bridge, that dickhead.
You not disrespected him. Big up Daddy, man.
Fucking Bambi on the ice, bro.
Big him up, bro. Now, but Staffy, when I was on your channel, you said I think you picked Onana over Ramsdale. What are you saying? You still?
I'll pick that every day of the week. Your own manager didn't even pick Ramsdale, and he's coming to me talking to me about.
Did he? Oh, he picked Onana over Ramsdale, my manager.
No, I said your manager didn't pick your goalkeeper.
But Raya's better than Onana too, though.
All right, if that's what you think, bro, that's fine.
No, but those are the facts, bro.
if facts in Kunle land, that's
no, they're the actual facts. They're the actual facts, bro.
Is that what you mean when you say from the motherland? In the motherland, you guys rate him more than here. That's the rules that you guys go by.
I don't run the whole motherland, so I don't know. But me personally, I believe that Raya and Ramsdale are better than Onana.
That's what.
And I don't want to be harsh on my African brother because I love my African.
He's
brothers,
the best player in our team. I'll tell you that. Onana.
Nah, Rashford is, bro.
All right. I mean, it shows the level of footballing IQ we have over here.
Well, no, it's just a different opinion to yours, bro. That doesn't mean my football IQ has changed. I just have a different opinion to yours, bro. If you can't understand that without questioning my IQ, then that's on you.
You think Rashford is a better player than Onana? He's a more effective player for this team than Onana.
Yes.
Okay.
Because who else scores for you, lot?
I mean, he's a goalkeeper. He can't score.
Okay, so he's kept clean sheets, yeah. How many?
Oh, so clean sheets is.
No, but
sheets
okay.
is 100%.
So what should we judge him on? What should we judge him on?
I'm not even talking about it. You brought him up. You brought him up.
Should we judge him on assists?
I didn't brought him up.
No, but you just said I don't have football IQ.
How many clean sheets does Ramsdale have?
No, your exact words were I don't have football IQ because I think Rashford's more effective for the team than Onana. That's why we're talking about it, bro. That's why we're talking about it.
Yeah, I've seen Rashford not passing to his striker when he could have had an easy tap in.
I've seen Onana miss an easy goal that he should be saving.
Which one? We
can do it.
Onana's bad. Onana's a joke.
If you think he's bad, bro,
as a shot stopper, he's horrible, bro. He's good with his feet. He's a great midfielder. Throw him in midfield. But he's a goalkeeper, my brother.
So why is he nominated for goalkeeper of the year?
I don't know. Why is Ramsdale in the Ballon d'Or list?
Yeah.
Apparently you rate him.
You got nothing to say there, bro. If we're doing accolades, bro, you don't need to beatbox now.
I just said my goalkeeper is nominated for goalkeeper of the year. You said so is Ramsdale. So are you with Ramsdale or are you dissing Ramsdale?
But whoever did I ever diss Ramsdale on the stream?
What you doing now?
When did I diss Ramsdale on the stream? I said he's better than Onana.
He's being nominated. At least I rate my goalkeeper to say he deserves to be nominated. You just dissed your goalkeeper.
Brother, I didn't diss anyone. I just said you were dissing Ramsdale earlier.
See who's stuttering over the words now.
And he's on the Ballon d'Or list. And he's on the Ballon d'Or list.
See who's stuttering over the words.
You were saying he was better than Onana.
I asked you a question and you couldn't respond, bro.
I did respond, but you didn't like my answer. That's all it is, Staffy.
What answer is that?
Okay,
why is he nominated? I said, I don't know. Ramsdale was nominated. What kind of question? What kind of answer is that? That's a bullshit answer.
No, but I gave you said I didn't answer. I gave you one. You didn't like it. That's my point.
So the man is nominated.
So you don't like it.
The man is nominated.
At the end of the day,
Kunle, you definitely dissed Ramsdale.
I still said he's better than Onana, right?
No, but you did diss Ramsdale.
Okay,
you did.
If your answer, listen.
Fair, I did say he's better than Onana. No, I get. No, I admit it, 100%.
That was a diss.
But I still said he's better than Onana. But I dissed him, yeah. Because I don't think he should be on the Ballon d'Or list. But he is.
But 2 seconds ago, you said you didn't. See, bro, that's what I'm saying.
I never once said I did not diss him. That's not words didn't come out my mouth, bro. Those words didn't come out my mouth.
I stay winning.
You stay winning when, but just not on the weekend, no? 3-1, 3-1, bro. Doesn't look like wins, bro.
You'll never win.
3-1 and 3-1, bro. 3-1s and 3-1s. Bro, the argument is one because you say you're winning and you've lost your last 2 games.
You try to gang and press.
How is it?
You try to the gang and press. You put.
I didn't try anything, bro. The facts are the facts, bro. Man called himself a winner, but he's not won for the last 3 weeks. Joke thing, and he thinks he won the argument.
I stay winning. Staffy stays winning.
Big up, man. Man, you don't know.
But there's a lot of issues going on. Has he lost the dressing room, you think, Staffy?
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Has he lost the dressing room?
That's actually a good question from Hamza. I don't know why you guys laugh. That is a good question.
So answer it, bro.
Can I speak, man? God damn.
Big enough questions instead of answering them, bro.
Well, if you stop laughing, then I could speak.
Bro, just answer the question. Man's talking about. It's a really good question. That's a really good question. Answer the question, bro.
This is football.
Let him speak.
Is this Kunle? This is football because I didn't know there was 2 hosts today.
No, this is Hussam's. This is football. Let him speak, Kunle.
Still not answer the question.
Anyways, back to Hamza. I'll answer you, Hamza. The news coming out today about that the players are there's a distress in the locker room and stuff like that. Apparently, Bruno stuck it on McTominay after the game, and I think what's his name, Lissandro and what's the other center back, Lindelof after the game. They kind of like had I wouldn't say an argument,
Fist
but there was
fight.
something going on. Not a fight. They didn't say it was a fight, but they wasn't pleased with what was going on. And then the recruitment coming out saying, well, they don't believe that what's his name
Amrabat.
that we signed, Amrabat is going to succeed, but he's a manager signing anyways. To me, these are just signs of like distress in the club. They don't know what's
He's lost
going
the
on.
dressing room. He's lost. And
Listen, when he got booed, I'll tell you something. When he got booed for taking off Højlund and bringing on Martial. By the way, Martial didn't get booed. The change was once they saw that he's coming off, they booed the substitution, and rightfully so. You're down 3 goals, and you're taking out the striker that you signed for 70 million. And then you tell me after the game that he wasn't fit to play 90 minutes. Bro, there's 20 minutes left, and you need a goal, and you're bringing on every attacker. You don't take out one of your main striker, that the real number 9 that you have in this team that you just spent all this money for. You're taking him out. It just doesn't make sense to me. And this is why, listen, I find it hard to support this manager right now because he's doing everything that I don't agree with. And listen, Hussam can sit here and tell you that last season I supported him a lot. I defended him a lot when he was doing the right things. But now when I see him doing the wrong things, I'm not a hypocrite, bro. I don't care. At the end of the day, I'm not Manager FC. I'm not Player FC. I'm Manchester United FC. I care about this club being good, and this club is making the wrong decisions, and the manager is making the wrong decisions. So if he loses the locker room, to be very honest, he deserves it because he's doing the wrong moves. He's signing the wrong players. He's not playing to his players' strengths, you know. And by the time, listen, I still think, don't get me wrong, we shouldn't be this bad, by the way. Like, we are losing and all that, but I think this team should be a lot better. And I think with certain players being back in the team, we would be a lot better. But that doesn't mean that he's going to survive until then. Because what if these players take longer? We just got hit with another injury today. We only have 2 available fullbacks in this team, one on the right and one on the left. The Lobos are right back, and I remember Saka's out for about 6 weeks. So this team is very slim. There's slim pickings. And if he doesn't make it until then, I don't know what to say. But he made his own bed, and he might have to lay in it. You know, wrong recruitment in the beginning, and if the players turn on him, they turn on him. Because at some point, when the players don't believe you're moving the right way, you might lose the dressing room. Arteta, I'll give him one thing: no matter how shit they were, he seemed like he always had the players on board, and the ones that weren't on board were getting were getting sold right away. So we didn't see what was going on in the locker room, but he did. His players knew what was going on. I know people hate the word process, but listen, he showed them a process and he made it out of the tunnel. So that's props to him. So if he can't make it out of the tunnel, he made his own bed and he has to lie in it. So people can sit here and say Glazers out all they want and the manager should leave. Listen, by the way, if the manager leaves, this club is completely done. Because to me, this was the last roll of the dice, you know. But if he doesn't make it till January, unfortunately for him, that's his fault. He should have done better with his recruitment, and he should have set up the team better. Don't play a transition style of football that you didn't promise from the beginning, and your players are not good enough to play it. So it's his fault.
I think he does. He doesn't look to be, the way he's handling situation is bad. The way he handled the Sancho situation is just so poorly. He asked Sancho to apologize, and then
hold on, Hamza. All these pussies in the chat that are saying I am crying and all that. Listen, if you want to be such a big boy, how about you send a super chat and I'll reply to you, because I don't reply to pussies, bro. If you want to send something and you have a big mouth, I say this all the time. If you have a big mouth, you better have a big wallet. Because if I want to say something, I'm gonna send a super chat. That's the difference between me and you. I'm sitting on this platform fighting these guys off, and you're sitting here and telling me I am crying. How about you stop crying and send a super chat? And maybe then I'll think about addressing you. You can hold that.
Yeah, send some super chats.
Yeah,
All we care about here is money.
That's it.
I back that.
Definitely you, Lewis, bro. But yeah, for sure.
Hey, I back that idea.
19 days. I will keep refreshing.
I don't respond to brokies, bro. If you're broke, don't talk to me. If you have a big mouth, have a big wallet. That's all I'm asking for. I wouldn't have a big mouth if I didn't have a big wallet. And I got a big wallet, alhamdulillah. So show me if you have a big wallet.
Get your money up before you get your funny up. Said by my mud brothers.
I can confirm Staffy has sent in super chats before. So I've seen it with my own eyes. So he's backing what he's saying. So look, before we move on to Arsenal, speaking of, let me run through the super chats before we get to Arsenal and City. Big up to Aman, who says Hudson-Odoi has more goals than Anthony and Højlund.
Show way or no way. I'm proud of him, man.
Does he actually?
Wow, he scored today. That's why.
That's bad.
Oh, swear
Who won,
down.
Forest or Burnley? What was the result?
1-1.
1-1.
Oh,
That
that's
means
so
I will
boring.
need in score.
No, but
For the
Hudson
last
Odoi's
3
goal
days.
was very good.
It
Scored
was
a very good
beautiful, man.
Who scored?
Proud of
Sorry.
him.
Hudson Odoi.
Hudson Odoi.
No, I actually as well. I want to see who the fuck scored for Burnley. Zia Amdouni.
Who?
Definitely not in the FPL team, bro.
That's probably that's probably Saad's cousin. Big up to Waves, who says, for the last 3 days, I've been hearing everything wrong about Ten Hag from United fans on multiple platforms, but they want to give him 3 more seasons. Staffy, you aren't one of those guys that wants to give him 3 more seasons, but I've never asked you on a real, how much are you willing, like how patient are you willing to be with the guy?
I'll be done with him when I fully see that there's no way for more progression, because I do see a lot of room of improvement still. But the minute I actually believe, because I don't care what people say, if I see there's no more room for improvement, there's certain players that I want to see in the team first. And once I see that image and it's not good enough, then that's what I'm going to say, la, he has to go. But
And
for
then
now, there's no.
who would you want in return if he leaves?
It doesn't matter. I told him I'll be, before I'm manager out, I'll be out. I'll be like, I'm done with the club until the club gets sold. Because they told me, you know what they told me? They told me the Zerbi would be good. They told me Ange Postecoglou would be good. I said that you can bring both of them together and they'll coach on the touchline together, and we still won't be a good team, because this whole structure stinks. This whole club stinks from top to bottom. So it doesn't matter who we get. We're gonna get in another manager, and what they're gonna give him Johnny Evans and what's his name signings. Come on, bro.
So your cutoff point. So yeah, let's say on a realistic level, what's your cutoff point? Let's say from here till January. Like if you get,
it depends on how quick the injuries come back. So that's why I don't want to put a time on it. So when I see Amrabat being in this team, and I mean Kunle makes fun of it, but listen, I said it in July, and here we are in September. I'm gonna say it again. He's 18 years old, but I rate him higher than most of these players, and I'm not wrong. You can't laugh at me. I'll tell you why. Because when you look at it, the team stinks. So maybe I am up to something. So we'll wait until he's back, and then we'll talk. We'll have a talk, because I said from the beginning, from July, this won't work.
Fair enough. Big up to Waves, who's back and says, your cheeks hurt from sitting on the fence so long. Just dumb down, brother, and move, flex your legs. That's good for your circulation. I think he's referring to
cheeks hurt. Don't let me tell you whose cheeks hurt, because you know what I'm gonna say. So move on, Waves, and don't.
I think he's basically referring to the whole Ten Hag out thing, but I think Staffy responded to it already. Staffy apologized to me. I told you we were threatening. I can't lie, deluded Brighton fan. You did, to be fair. That's one thing he was honest on. He did say Brighton will.
I'm gonna go to the beach and I'm gonna feed the seagulls some laxative so they can shit their brains out. Fuck you and your seagulls.
Yeah, fuck the Seagulls. Fuck Brighton.
There really are enemies.
They're trolling us. They're trolling us all over Twitter. I'm like, bro, now I understand why Lewis hates him. Who was it?
Don't worry, man. Mud Brothers, we got him next week.
Greasy done, bro. He used to get so mad.
I believe in my team. I believe in my team.
I used to be like, bro, you're beefing with a bunch of seagulls, and now I understand it, bro. Fuck them seagulls.
Wow. Believe. Let Robertson backside and he went for it. Any team bereft of belief will drop points. Any player without belief is wasting their talent. 100%. Belief is important, my brother. I love the fact you had the need to say belief 7 times in that super chat. Big up to you. Wallahi, Klopp would slap out of Fergie. Klopp is on such another tactical level compared to Fergie. And that's 4-4-2. It's not funny. I will be honest with you. One day, inshallah, when we do the whole like we have an international break, one day we're gonna have a manager rating thing, and Hamza will give you a monologue about Ferguson. It's gonna make everyone just cry of laughter. Big up to you. Hopes Bayern smashed 7+ goals. I can't lie, I think about imagine Ferguson versus Gegenpress 15-0 at Anfield, says Waves. Yeah, it would have been bad. It low-key would have been bad, but the game's the game. Say it with chest, United fans. It's the Glazers. Get the Glazers out of my club. It's the Glazers. Big up to you, Waves. I'm so happy Staffy schooled Ozzy yesterday on that how Glazers shit. You can't run it every time. Top right, stop talking. Want to hear Hamza cooking. Stop adding spices when Hamza's cooking. No one wants to hear your radio voice. Wow, deluded Brighton fan. You're so upset for someone who got 33 points. We want to hear Kunle's voice. You can hold that.
You see, it's the Brighton fans. The Brighton fans. Bring that one back up. It was a Brighton fan, man. They're all done out. All of them.
That says we did ask for an analysis. Ten Hag or not. Yo, Waves has been pressing Staffy lately. I thought they liked each other, but he's been pressing him all over.
I used to say good stuff about this guy, and I'm taking it all back. This guy is as crazy as everyone else. He just wants me to sit here and say Ten Hag in or out. All right, so next time I'm gonna join a show, I'm gonna remind you if I'm Ten Hag in or out, and then I'm out. I don't need to do the show since that's what you want. I'll just shut off my camera.
Staffy in front of his TV last season.
Well, do you want to know how shameless I am? Well, hold on, let me tell you this. Do you
After
wanna know how
Rashford
shameless I
scored,
am?
yeah? Forgot.
Wait. Do you want to know how
Do it
shameless
with
I
me,
am?
Hamza, Kunle, do it.
Hold on. When Rashford scored against Arsenal last week, wallah, I did that.
What I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
Did you do it on the watch along? Say wallah.
Wallah, I did it on the watch along. Wallah, I did.
I'm gonna go clip
Oh
you
my
up
God.
after this. I'm actually gonna go clip you
I'm
up.
gonna take it down.
Big up to Manny who says Welbeck is better than Miss Jackson. Also factual. Welbeck 1 goal, Miss Jackson 0. Big
No,
up to
but
Muhammad
Jackson's
says
got one, no? Doesn't he have
Yeah.
one?
Two, I think.
you couldn't let it run, Kunle. You couldn't let it run. Fuck, even Lewis didn't notice. Fucking hell. You know the fans, they see a goalkeeper that can kick finally and rate him when he's being dog shit. Come on, they love a new player hype. They'll realize again soon. Muhammad Zbishki saying he's gonna probably suffer from Ederson syndrome, but we will see. We will see, my brother. We will see. Big up to you. Thank you for the super chat. Onana get loaned out from La Masia as a teenager. How you get loaned out from a football academy? Do you know how bad you have to be?
That's sensational.
Hey,
Big up
Waves,
to
in the words of
Super
my
Waves
Jama-
on fire, man.
Is that
in the
a bad
words of
thing?
my Jamaican brothers, Bamba Clat. Nothing else I can say about
He's
anymore.
just following Staffy's instructions. He's showing that he's got the wallet to match his mouth, innit?
He
Yeah,
has
I don't
the
even
wallet.
think
That's why I rate Waves. I rate Waves because at least he backs it up. But all the other bozos just shut the fuck up and sit in the free seats. I don't have time for you.
I don't even think that's a bad thing, but you know what? You can let the United slander run. It's fine.
I don't rate man that say because you have a different opinion to them, they don't know ball or they have a bad football IQ. Just debate the point, bro. It's quite easy. Continue though.
Sorry, but Onana being better than Rashford for Man United is agenda's talk. Without Rashford, United would have 0 points this season, I swear.
Without Rashford, we would have players that pass the ball around. So I can easily debunk that. Like, get me wingers that can pass the ball, please. That's all I want.
I love this show, man. Big up to
Someone got to clip that up.
according to
Someone has to
Staffy's
clip
logic, Gerard's greater than Scholes because we mentioned earlier on the individual
logic.
awards thing. Hey, Gerard, greater than Scholes, just factual. I'm gonna be honest with you. Onana can't make a save.
Enzo,
Onana can't make a save. Onana can't make a save.
I like
Can't
that
make
remix.
a save. I'm gonna run that. I'm
Make a
gonna be real
save.
with you. That's a good remix right there. Rich 29 was right. He said he's lost the dressing room. Hey, if Rich was onto something, all the people who disrespect him today, I'm gonna get him to apologize to him in the spaces. Game's the game. Question to panel: who gets fired first, Poch or Ten Hag?
We'll find out in December. United v Chelsea.
Pochettino.
El Sacico will be there.
I'll be honest with you. As much as it is,
I will
fuck
go
United
to the game
settings,
regardless, just to boom out for 90 minutes. I'll get my money's worth.
I think.
I'll be
I
honest.
think,
As much as it is fuck United settings, I think Poch gets sacked first. Hamza,
The
who
only
gets
way-
sacked first?
I think Pochettino, because Chelsea fans are more realistic than these guys. These guys are just blaming Glazers for everything. 7-0 can't hurt them.
Bro,
Oh,
he ain't
wow,
got
wow.
no credit. He ain't got Tuchel's points. He is coming in as an ex-Tottenham manager. Pattern up.
Watch.
Kunle, who gets sacked
Real
first?
talk. Poch.
Staffy.
I think Poch because I don't think Poch has a good
Because of the fan
relationship
base.
with Bowley like Ten Hag has with the Glazers. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I don't think Ten Hag and the Glazers have a bad relationship at all.
Oh, no. They've got a good relationship. That's why Poch is making excuses at left, right, and centre.
But
Just
you
to
know what it is?
deflect.
We saw Bowley sacrifice Graham Potter so quick. I don't think the Glazers. I'll tell you something. The Glazers
That's
never
fair.
pulled the plug on anyone quick besides David Moyes. But David Moyes was right after our most successful era, so the pressure back then
That's
was
true.
much higher than now. Now
That's
the
true.
people are just as dumb as I am, you know. So it's different.
Pearce.
Yeah, I hear that.
Sassy
Bowley's
Staffy
scared.
is my favorite. I can't lie, says Manny. Big up to you. And big up
Just
to
don't have-
Sassy Staffy.
I don't have
He's
time
my
for
favorite
bullshit,
too.
man.
They had their best season in a few years and they got fooled. Eric Ten Hag won't turn this around and we will be there, inshallah. Scraped top 4 and thought they were it. Hold that United fan with the clown emoji. I can't lie to you. That question earlier on about Poch and Ten Hag, I'll be real with you. I see a world in which they both get sacked this season. I don't even think that's a bad
Ten Hag
take.
leaves if the club gets sold. I promise you that. If Qatar buys us, next day he's out. I tell you that.
100%.
But as long as the Glazers are here, they're
You
not
think
getting
so?
100%.
You think it's
100%,
that
they're
guaranteed? If Qatar buys you, he gets sacked directly?
Yeah, because he lost a lot of the fans already. A lot of the fans loved him so much last season, where they're like, we hope we get Qatar in the summer so they can back
There's
him
only
because we've
5
seen him
games
do
in,
well.
Staffy.
No,
Only
but I'll
5
tell you
games.
something. He's shown so many, like, he's pretty naive as a manager. I'll tell you that. He has a lot to learn still. And I think last game, he had a lot of people turn on him. The fact that he got booed for doing a sub, listen, whether him being right or wrong, that's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing the fact that I feel like a lot of people turned on him because of last game. So if the first thing, if let's say you get new owners tomorrow, the first thing they want to do is get all the fans on their side. They're going to do 2 things. They're going to make a big signing and then going to hire a new manager so it makes it feel like there's a new movement going on right now. I don't think
But
Ten Hag stays.
Surely
Okay.
you got to leave Ten Hag you got to leave Ten Hag until Kobe Mona gets fit. At least give him like 5 months of Kobe.
Why are you going about what I'm
then-
saying? I mean,
then
that's
sure
not
he
the
can-
standard. That's
can save the
Staffy.
season.
That's Staffy.
Hey, make
saying
sure you
it's not them.
subscribe to Staffy TV, man. You know, Bad, I'm gonna tell you something. This would be real funny if I wasn't an Arab, and I know exactly what this means. You bozo, you thought you could catch me out? You can't ever catch me out. Because Edie, مش بطيزي. Edie بوجهك, so hold that. Big up to you for the
What
super
is
chat.
wrong with these guys?
Big up to Staffy's second wife.
Hey. Listen, I don't mind having 2 wives. I actually want to have 4 wives. So
Yo, this is why I love this chat. My man just went and he fully found a hijabi, made an account for Staffy's second wife, and sent a super chat about his big ass. Yo,
Listen,
Listen,
and-
dedication, man. Big
and
up
listen-
the chat every time.
and listen,
man.
she good looking too. So I'm with it.
hey, hit me up, man. Big up to you, Staffy's second wife. Big up to you. Oh my god, man. I love this chat. Wallah, I love this channel is undefeated when it comes to the chat, man. Big up to you guys. And listen, speaking of guys, I can't call you undefeated, and then we have this return. We have to talk about Arsenal, City, and Liverpool.
Quickly,
just
I was gonna say, Stuff. You saw that about Ten Hag today, just now.
No, Hamza, I'm doing the show.
Can you read it out to us?
What I have
please?
seen that.
Can you read it out to us, Hamza? Read it out to us.
Oh, they've been concerned raised with the club over increasing involvement with Eric Ten Hag's agent.
Oh, yeah, I
in
saw
terms
that.
of transfer activities. So this guy's a bit dodgy, man. Apparently, they're starting to blame him with his talent IDs with his agent. I don't know. So already people are saying that. Listen, they're bookmarking it, saying that they're planning for his sacking. If he
But
continues
see
to
why I'm
lead.
saying that there's an issue with the management. Sorry, not the management, with the ownership. Because how do you not believe in the manager and his signings, but you're still letting him have his signings? It just makes no sense to me. If I'm your employer and you tell me I'm doing this and I truly believe this is the wrong decision, I'm gonna be like, no, I don't give a fuck. You're still not getting these players that you're asking for. I wish someone vetoed that Mount signing because I think it was a waste of money. Look at us. Look at us now. Not only is he out injured, that money we could have actually gotten a decent midfielder to control games with instead of conceding 60% possession against Brighton. But hey, what do I know? Back the fucking manager. And you're on mute,
Hey.
man.
Game is the game. Game is the game. Anyway.
I
What are you
just
saying?
said thank you again.
Oh,
I don't know,
okay.
thank you for what, but you're welcome.
I don't know how fucking petty this Lewis guy is. This guy was probably in his kitchen making something. He heard Mount. He felt the need to come from his kitchen.
Oh, that's why I hate this guy.
Just to say thank you for Mason Mount.
Lewis
Can you
is
imagine how petty
legendary.
this guy is?
Lewis is legendary.
And this
I
guy
hate this
Lewis is
guy.
goated, man. Anyway, speaking of, let's actually talk about the good teams for a little bit. Arsenal, Man City. I want to combine them in the same segment.
All right.
Before I do that, exactly what Winter Surfer is shaming you for. I just called this channel undefeated in the chat. So you guys need to run the likes up. So everyone right now, hit the like button. Everyone right now, subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. I am going to give everyone who sent in a super chat a shout out at the end, inshallah. So please do hit the like button. Do subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Slap that
Make
like
sure.
button. Don't just press it. Slap that like button. Subscribe to This Is Football. Keep letting me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Keep getting involved. Like, subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, in case you guys are unaware, Arsenal beat Everton. City beat West Ham. So that's kind of the final segment we want to go to. So, Kunle, Goodison Voodoo is over. Talk to the people, and then we let Hamza talk on West Ham.
Well, it was exactly how I saw the game to be. I didn't think it was going to be a free-flowing 2-3-0 game against them because regardless of what you think of Everton, the record at Goodison is still the record at Goodison. So I was nervous. I knew Sean Dyche was going to set up that way. I thought it was either going to be a 1-0 or 2-1. But the fact that we have a player like Declan Rice, I knew there was no chance we were not going to end that game with 3 points. Another man in the match performance. He was everywhere, dictating the play, bossing the midfield, telling people where to go, telling people what your next pass is. He's already acting like a leader, like he's been there for a few years. So I was excited about that. Trossard again proving he's the super sub. Left foot, right foot, however you like it, we can make it happen. Saka, as bad as he's playing, he still has, I think, 3 assists and 1 goal. Definitely had another stinker, to be fair, but as soon as he starts getting into gear, he started last season slow, and we saw how the season ended in terms of his numbers.
Salah clears, you know this, right?
Why would I even talk about them in the same sentence? That's rude, man. That's actually rude. One of them's got a bag of trophies. The other one has just got an FA Cup.
Don't sit on the fence, Kunle. That's what people might say because you're trying to be real instead of being shameless.
I'm all good to take that tag. But what I was really impressed with is that Arteta didn't do the stubborn thing that majority of the fan base thought he was going to do and just throw Kai Havertz in there, which I really thought he was going to do. Put Vieira in there. He had a very good game, and I hope he continues. Yeah, 1-0, man. We're not playing well, and we're winning, and we're still collecting points, so I can't be upset, bro.
Okay. Hamza, what do you want to say about Arsenal?
I think they got the results that they wanted. Okay, fair enough that they got that 1-0. I think like Everton are poor, man. They're the worst team in the Premier League.
They are horrible. Not one
Luton
shot.
Luton Town are worse. I think Luton Town are the worst. They will probably be lucky to get a win, a single win, like these guys. But Everton are so bad. I looked at statistically, they're so bad. As soon as Arsenal scored, there was no faith. And this guy, what's the striker's called? What's the striker?
Calvert-Lewin? Better?
No, Better.
That guy Calvert-Lewin was supposed to be a big striker like 3 years ago. Arsenal linked with him and all that stuff. This guy, what's happened to him? This guy's a joke. He's a joke, yeah? He's nothing important. Like people used to say Calvert-Lewin for England. He's that guy. He's that striker. I never used to see anything. And now you see him. He was in the pitch. He could not link up any play when he came on. It was a joke, man. As soon as Arsenal got that 1-0, what do you say? It's a joke.
Hamza, what are your thoughts on this?
Listen, I never realized.
I said wins a trophy, you know.
That is so shameful, Kunle. That is the most shameful thing, yeah, ever.
What?
Like,
Having
why
a
would
picture
you
with
take a photo? Why would you take a
What's
photo? It's
No,
like
did
me
you see what's
taking-
next to it?
There's
No,
my
show
plate.
him the one next to it.
My plate is
Which
there.
one?
Show him what's next to the trophy.
There's a dog. They named that dog Win.
Man like Win. Hey,
see that
man
dog?
like Win. No,
You see
don't
that
disrespect Win, you know.
That dog should have been called Lose. Because that
Why?
that dog,
Why should they be called Lose, my brother?
listen, when they got that dog in March, yeah, they went on the losing streak. That dog, as soon as I saw that dog, I know you're not winning the league because the dog is there. And your plate, and you got your plate there.
Hey, Hamza, what's Win got to do with that result on the weekend, bro? Forget about the
You
dog,
think
man.
Hamza talks about the weekend? He never does.
Bro,
Talk about
I
Fergie.
gotta bring it back. I gotta bring.
Fergie. You don't think he's gonna talk about a dog?
Listen, it's a joke, man. Like to have a plate, charity shield, bro, it's shameful. You didn't deserve even to play in it, and you won it on pen. Why you put it? It's not a trophy. It's a plate, and that's what I'm so disappointed. On a Champions League, yeah, they did it just the day before they start the Champions League. What a joke! The day before, and you're sending that message. People are laughing at you. People are laughing, Kunle. It's a joke. That photo should have been deleted.
Bruv, Hamza, I have to be honest, let them laugh, man. All I care is about my 3 points on the weekend. I don't care about all these things. Like, people laugh about Arteta's press conferences, all that stuff. I don't give a damn, bro. Just win me games, bro. Win me games. That's all I'm here for. Even if you have to do cartwheels every time you go on the pitch and people laugh at that, but we win games, I don't give a damn. Like, all of that is just like what? It's all fanfare. Like, Arteta confuses reporters in interviews, but then fans come on and say he doesn't know what he's doing. As long as he gets me my 3 points, I'm Gucci, and he did that this weekend.
Why did they? Let me ask you. Why did you get a dog? What was the reason you got a dog?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not Arteta, bro. I'm not Arteta.
Oy.
Look,
Oy,
the way I look at Hamza, the way you look at things, yeah.
Please get a cat.
Hold on. Hey, look at it this way, right? Everything looks funny until we win something.
What would you name?
Everything looks funny until we win something, bro.
What would you name?
You gotta win something, though. You gotta win something.
That's it.
Hamza,
That's it. So I'm not mad at you, lot.
Man, just gotta put some medals on the table. That's it, and then all the slander disappears.
Cabinet.
That's it.
Know that he can't sit there. There's no space. This win, though.
Until then, win's just there to be a pressing trigger in training, and that's it.
Hamza,
Just gotta run around and chase players on the ball. Go fetch. That's it.
Huh?
What would the cat's name be if you guys got a cat? What would you name it?
Are we really talking about dogs and cats on
I
This
just
Is
want to know.
Football?
He
Is
said,
that really what we're
Well,
doing,
that's actually
guys?
a good question. One
Is
second.
this really what we're
Hamza,
doing?
if you get a cat, what would the city name it?
Yeah, I'll call him.
Treble.
No, I'll not call him Treble. I'll call him. Yeah, I'll call him a scary cat.
A scary cat. That's what you call him. A scary cat.
Trouble sounded better. Hamza.
I'll call him a lion. A lion. Little Simba.
Baby
Little
Simba.
Simba. Little Simba. Little Simba. Yeah.
Leave winner. I hate dogs personally. I'm not a big dog fan, so I don't care about this win situation, innit? But big him up.
Yo, big up the chat.
Nah,
They're
man, it's
saying
guilty by
the chat are
association.
saying
bum.
call him 115.
You're a fraud. Let me find his name. He's a
Oh my god.
Hey, classic.
Guna, you're a fraud. Biggest fraud.
So with the City win this weekend, what are you saying, Hamza? Because Aman here is saying we need the Doku section because Grealish is under pressure. What are you saying about this whole Doku thing and the City thing in general?
Listen, I don't want to put him under pressure. I call him Baby Doku. He's not under pressure. He's younger than he's such a young player going from Rennes. He showed what Saka could not do at West Ham away last season. When Saka went there and he was so poor against West Ham, he missed a penalty. Could not do. He was the worst performer. Cost his team the league title. Doku went there. First game,
I love Hamza, man.
yeah,
He's
without
sensational.
any other backup.
How's he
He
doing?
had Kovacic injured, Stones was injured, Grealish was injured, KDB's out. Pep just got his signal rescinded on Friday. The guy had a signal till Thursday. Friday comes in, works with him over 50 for probably 2-3 hours. Saturday plays him. The guy killed it. He was absolutely amazing.
So
He
Pep
could play
worked with him for
right.
2 hours and then he killed it. That's what happened.
What a performance for a young guy called Doku.
Oh, Hamza's sensational, bro.
He didn't meet him before the game.
Hmm?
He's never seen him before.
He was brilliant, man.
So he
I've-
met Doku 2 hours before the game. Ever since he got signed up.
You know when we cooked West Ham so bad, and the most important thing I have to tell you, Paquetá. You know that Paquetá video? Have you seen that Paquetá video?
Yeah, when he gave him a hug.
Yeah, that's heritage. This is what I told you. You know, you Premier League merchants, yeah, that's heritage. A boy from Brazil, we wanted to sign him, but look, before the kickoff, he comes and hugs Pep and hugs it. He knows. This is the team that you want to join. The whole world. It's not Real Madrid. It's me. This is bro. He sucked up to Pep. He desperately wants to join us. He came and said hello. You could tell. Even when some fans were angry.
So what? He helped you win the game? Is that what you're saying, Hamza? He helped you
Why
win the
is he doing
game.
this? Because
116.
he knows
They paid to play.
if we go back, for
He
him,
helped you win the game. Is that what you're saying?
He gave him a brown envelope when he hugged him.
Hey,
He's
say,
like,
yo,
alright.
you know what to do, man. You know what to do, man.
Wow.
Everyone's there.
no, it was easy win. I don't need to say anything else.
116.
Premier League is easy for me. Next topic, please.
So
The
let me
annoying thing
ask
is he's actually allowed to talk.
let me ask just Lewis quickly because he hasn't spoken on this section. The whole City Arsenal thing. What are you saying on it? The results this weekend.
Thank goodness City won. Because I already know after 5 games, I'm going to have to do the whole Blue Brothers Alliance thing for the greater good. So, Hamza, if you must again, please keep the throne clean from all other actual rivals and just do your thing, man. It's good to see. Arsenal's it's annoying, but I expected it from Everton. It is what it is. Arsenal's mentality is, like I've been saying all season, is a lot better than it was last season. And they're grinding out results, which is frustrating to see, but just hopefully they win nothing. So it doesn't mean anything at the end of things. But yeah, it's good to see City doing their thing. It's good to see, man.
Okay, before we wrap up, there is a customer complaint that we never talk about Liverpool, and the guys want to hear you guys' opinions on my club. So we're going to let you do that. Before we do that, big up to Manny, who says the dog
guys,
talked about
after this.
more than City's treble. When you're big, you're
lose.
big. We'll send Win over on loan to Chelsea so they can pick up 3 points.
Brother, we already have a dog in the midfield called Conor Gallagher. I don't need another one. We did that with a kept Mount. I'm good.
Yeah, he's
I'm
captain,
good,
though.
bro.
Respect your captain, bro.
Guys,
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
know if
That's
you realize
not
what
funny,
Hussam
man.
just did, guys.
That's not
I don't know
funny.
if you guys realize what
It's
Hussam just did.
It's not meant to be funny. It's meant to be the truth. I'm just saying he's your captain.
He
Don't
is
talk
not
about
my
it.
captain. I don't acknowledge him as my captain. He's not my captain.
Nah, bro. We're not. We're talking about it. Hussam, look. What he just tried to do is like everyone's complaining that we never talk about Liverpool. How is it the week that Liverpool win 3-1, you want to talk about Liverpool? We don't want to talk
It's
about
shameless.
tonight.
See,
don't wanna
let me
talk
just
about
say
you
one
lot
thing.
tonight.
No, let me just say one thing. First of all, big up to you, Manny. Second of all, I just want to hear your opinions on Liverpool. And third of all, see, Staffy, why yesterday I said I'm not going to talk about Liverpool under any circumstances, because this Kunle guy just did what Ozzy did yesterday. Yeah, akhi, the comment, this guy has been writing paragraphs every single video for the last 3 days. Hussam, why don't you ask them about Liverpool? Is it my... By the way, when you say when they've won, FYI, I've won 4 games in a row. So when the fuck have we lost to begin with? Thank you. First week we spoke about Liverpool because Chelsea were
So
involved.
the only time I've been on your channel is when Liverpool have won. Is that what you're telling me?
Brother, when have Liverpool lost?
Okay, no problem. We'll do
When have we
Look
lost?
at me.
That's
My
fine. No,
team
but-
wins games in a row. Look at me.
Sorry, Lewis.
The only thing I have to say on that Liverpool game is bun Wolves for not taking their chances when they had the chance.
Matthias Cunha. I said when did I say it, Hussam? Was it on El Ahwa or the A-listers last week?
He's so bad, bro.
When we were doing the predictions, the only reason I predicted you guys to win, I mean, not the only reason, but one of the reasons I predicted that scoreline, I told you these guys cannot fucking shoot for shit. They cannot get a fucking shot on target. Their ass, Matthias Cunha, that header that he missed. If this guy, oh my God, this guy is the worst striker I have seen. The only reason we didn't lose the first game of the season was because this guy was against us. And I said that to you. And I said, you're good, bro. You're good. It's like like he has blindfolds on and he's taking a shot. He's hitting nothing. This guy sucks, bro. If he was the shooter that shot Tupac, he would still be alive. That guy is so shit, bro. He should not be in the fucking Premier League, bro. And the guy had a free header. I wouldn't have to be sitting here talking about United if this guy makes it 2-0 and he hits it to his chest or whatever. Fuck Matthias Cunha. Fucking loser.
I will say nothing about Cunha because I know we'll give him a goal. We'll give him a goal. You know, we lost the Wolves away last season and then they duppied us off the park. Lampard's first game back, I skipped that because it was my birthday weekend. Another game I skipped and I'm glad I skipped.
Oh my God.
Too much pain in your life right now, Lewis, man. I don't like
Bro,
it.
how long is left till the next transfer window? I'm sick of this shit.
Bro, at least you can celebrate transfer windows. I'm celebrating nothing in transfer windows.
You want to buy more players, Lewis? More?
Yeah, man, get me them Brazilians from Corinthians, Atletico Mineiro, all of that. Some little here we go. It's the transfer dopamine, man. It's been too long.
So, Lewis, what do you make of Liverpool? Give us some thoughts.
Same old shit where you can just never count them out because they're going to get better as the game progresses. But yeah, you guys are doing well. You might be the bridesmaid this year again. You might be. It'll be you or us. But hey, City are winning the league. It is what it is. But you might push them to the final day or something.
Hey, you're the bridesmaid from the bottom table.
We are not the bridesmaids. We barely got a fucking back row seat right now. We ain't no bridesmaids. We're still asking the guy at the front to let us in. We're nowhere near
13th,
that.
14th. This is bad.
Yo,
man.
I'm on the list. I promise you, man. I'm on the list. Just check again, innit? Just check again.
I can't lie, we have manifested it like 2-3 times on this video alone. If somehow you end up with Lampard, yo, long day.
Mate,
Yo,
Mate.
I won't come back to
I'm
you.
telling
I
you,
won't
I'm
come back to
booking
you.
your ticket to Lagos, bro. You need a break for that, bro. I'm booking it for you.
I am
Big
not
up. need a break,
having
bro.
fucking
Need a break.
Lampard come back. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening.
If you notice,
can't
every
even-
time he
He's
says
smiling because
Lampard's
he knows
name,
there is a possibility. Like he's
Yeah,
yeah, every
yeah,
time he
he
says
knows.
Lampard's
Yes,
name, he
bro.
whispers it. He whispers the name. He never says it loud.
You see, this is another reason why I'm not saying Poch out, because I know what's around the corner and it's fucking Lampard and I don't want that shit.
Lampard
I'm not
in.
here
Proper
for it.
Chelsea, bro. Proper Chelsea.
Nah, come back for the Legends games, man. Just come back for the Legends game. Be a fan. Be a fan. Don't come in the dugout. Stay away, bro.
Fairs. Hamza, your thoughts on Liverpool, brother?
They're a threat to me, man. Oh my god. I know. Listen. I was watching the game. Cunha cost me. I was like, so angry with Cunha, man. I don't know why he did that. I was so angry. Like, why? I was celebrating. And you know the funny thing is, I said it to everyone. Like, I opened a space casting Liverpool. I said I will not open a space again against Liverpool. And we said, listen, I couldn't believe like halftime. Listen, that's the space I made. That was so funny. Everyone joined. I said, is it what's the name? Klopp versus Gary O'Neill. Salah, is it the end of his legacy? Oh my god. Oh
I thought Gary
That
O'Neill
was
wasn't there.
prepared.
Did you guys lie to me?
And then Mo
You know-
Salah got 3 assists
You
second
know
half.
what, Sam? Wallahi, as soon as I open the space, people are joining and say, Hamza, close the space. You've jinxed it before. Let's close the space. I was like, no, let's enjoy it for 10 minutes. Hamza, what are you doing? You promised us. I said, I can't handle it. I couldn't handle it. Bro, man. And you just came back, man. I was so annoyed, man. I was so angry. So, you know, and Liverpool fans attacked me for that tweet when I talked about, I cussed Liverpool fans, said, what a fan base. I said, are they winning the league title? Why would you celebrate like that? Why would you celebrate? Like, why are the fan base coming out to celebrate? Bro, Kunle, can you imagine here? They won and the fan base jumped into the stadium. Well, I don't see, yo, hold on. I've only seen that in my club once. When we win the league, we jump. Bro, I don't see that any other club.
My brother,
Hmm.
I've learned not to celebrate whatever you want to celebrate, bro. Like I'm not judging any
I
fan
agree.
on how they want to celebrate. That's your thing. Do
Kunle,
it. I
you're
mean,
a loser, man. For that,
look,
you're a loser.
Staffy was celebrating a friendly win, but it's because man, you don't usually come there, so I can't be mad at that.
Staffy, what do you
You know
think?
what I'm saying?
Staffy, what do you think?
And I've done celebrating with the fans.
Yeah, jumping. No, they jumped into
Bro,
the fans
celebrate,
jumped.
bro.
You know who
into the
also
players,
jumped?
into the stadium?
You know, Hamza, I'm so glad you said this
I'm
on
so
stream.
sure,
I
bro.
went back. Hamza, I went back and I watched Haaland's
Look
goal
one of the
versus
family.
Sheffield. No problem. I went
Yeah.
back, Hamza, and I checked because I know you were gonna say this. I know. You know, with me, Hamza, you know why you have to run away from me. You know what I did? I went and I checked. When you scored Sheffield, Haaland ran into the crowd. Haaland ran
No,
into
no,
the
no,
crowd.
he didn't.
Sheffield away.
No, we stood there and we celebrated.
Don't lie.
Ah,
Don't lie. He was in the crowd.
Our
Stop
fan
Don't
this,
base
lie.
didn't jump
Hamza.
into the
Stop
stadium.
this.
No, our fan base didn't jump into the stadium. We don't do that, man. We don't do, bro. Unless we win the league, why would they jump into the stadium, man? They were so
First of
happy.
all, there's never
Come on.
usually enough of you for us to notice whether you're doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So
man. We've
not do
been
that.
voted the best away fans last season.
But who voted you? You paid
From
for that
who?
award too?
From
Did you
who?
pay for that too?
No, hold on. For Maka, when Real Madrid turned up and they went to Anfield and they thumped Sam with that "You'll Never Walk Alone." They came to my stadium. I can show you. Maka said they have never been into an intimidating stadium than Manchester City. Let me find it. One second. You want to find it?
I mean, you want to find it.
Bro, no one's asking you to find it. You're talking to yourself, my guy, bro. Find it and
What-
show
what
us
is
it.
What is this, Hamza? Why is he with a guy from the crowd, huh?
That's a boxer. He's a famous
Oh,
boxer.
that's a boxer
That's
now.
a
Well, that's a
boxer.
famous boxer. He's a famous
Okay,
boxer.
bro. You're trying
So-
to do
To,
celebration
to
for
be
me.
fair, that is a former boxer, and he jumped.
Yeah,
over
but that
the
doesn't
crowd.
take anything away from him jumping
Tell
in the
what
crowd.
happened.
Bro.
He's a very famous
He went to the
boxer.
fans.
He's a fan. He's just a fan.
Celebration. You know,
The
this is how
boxer,
I
man.
know
What
Hamza
was
He didn't go
is
as the
clutching
boxer.
at
He went there as a
straws.
fan.
He's clutching. He's clutching at straws. He just wants to apply pressure anyways, like, oh, you jumped into the crowd. So, Kunle, let me go to the realistic guy who doesn't hate Liverpool on this panel. Your thoughts on the Wolves game before we end the video. Go on.
Now, to be honest, it was a really crazy game because Liverpool could have been coming in at half time 3-0 down. But you always know if you let Liverpool still be in the game, you're fucked. Like, they're going to come back and eat you. And Klopp's been making a lot of positive substitutions this season, which I'm not used to seeing from him. But he seems to have learned some stuff. But the only thing that Liverpool fans should be a little bit worried about is the back line, because teams are not always going to be as wasteful as Wolves, so they need to sort that out, man, somehow, some way. But yeah, they definitely look like a team that if you score 2, we're going to score 3. So that's the scary part right now. Definitely worried about that.
Okay, fair enough. Big up to Queen Nadra says Cunha is better than Jackson. Wow.
Oh, that's a debate, though. That's a debate.
Wow.
Hey, that's a debate.
That's a good
Respect
debate.
baby Drogba, man. Respect baby Drogba.
Hey, don't do that to Didier. Don't do
You're
that.
insulting Didier. You know you're insulting
don't do
Didier
that,
with
yeah.
that compliment.
No, Didier Drogba had slow starts as well. Judge him when he needs
so,
to come,
okay,
like Mourinho said about King Drogba.
fair.
Fair.
We'll do that.
JW says it's called the empty head for a reason, Hamza. You know what it is? He just made up a report out of nowhere. and said,
Bro,
Mark,
he's still looking for it, bro.
Yeah, he's
No,
still
I'll
looking.
find it. Listen,
Yeah,
listen,
after
I mean,
this
we're
game.
ending the video. It's 2 hours. What are you finding?
No, Sam,
What are you finding?
Real Madrid pulled
Bring it
into
to
your
next
stadium.
week's A-listers,
bro, yeah,
inshallah.
bring it to next
They
week,
pulled
bro.
that into your stadium. This is
Alright,
Anfield.
cool.
You'll never walk alone. They thumped you 4-1. Nothing was there.
Okay, Hamza, I'll give you.
Never forget that.
You know, I know you.
Forget that.
I know
That's-
you.
Never forget that.
Okay, Hamza, you know you mentioned heritage earlier on this video. Let me give you heritage, okay? Because when it comes to Champions League, Lewis has 2, you have 1, Staffy has 3. I got more Champions League combined than everyone else on the panel.
Can I say something?
One
Can I say
second,
something?
Akhi, let me give you heritage because you keep
Respect
talking
the
about Real
recent
Madrid.
UCL.
Let me give you about Real
Hamza,
Madrid.
don't say
Okay?
anything.
Let me give you about Real Madrid. Let me give you about Real Madrid. Liverpool Football Club were the English club to give Real Madrid their heaviest defeat in Champions League history. On aggregate, 5-0, 08-09. That's number 1. Number 2, Liverpool Football Club are the only English team to beat Real Madrid in a Champions League final. Only team to beat them in a
This
Champions
is
League
your
final.
fault.
And the last team to beat Real Madrid in a Champions League final as well. Liverpool Football
Have you
Club.
ever won a UCL at someone's home ground?
Have you won the
Yes.
treble? You've never won the treble.
Who's?
What do you mean you've won the UCL at someone's home ground? We've won it 6 times.
All right,
We
that's
won
match
that
week.
home
Match
ground.
week 5 done,
Rome,
guys. It's been a
Rome,
great
Rome.
show today.
Rome. We won
Oh,
it.
you played Roma in the final.
But let me
Yeah,
let me give
you want
something.
to know what's funny? As soon as we start talking Champions League, Kunle is like, let's wrap
Yeah,
up the
he's
video.
gone. He's gone. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. It's intimidating. He
Hey,
gets
match
nervous.
week 5. It's been a great
It's
show. This
funny.
is football. Don't forget to smash the like button,
So-
share, comment, and
so
subscribe,
last-
my people.
last-
Great show
Last
tonight, man.
statement, last statement
Better
before
be a
you
good
go.
statement. Yes.
Last statement before you go. Although you won the Champions League 6, 3, and 2, I won it the most fairest way. VAR.
Oh, get out of it,
Offside
get out of it.
rule,
Hey, end the show, end the
bullshit.
stream.
I don't care.
Okay,
I want
End
it
the
most
stream,
fair.
end the stream.
Whatever.
Justice.
Big
Whatever.
up the correct.
Big up to
Big
Mohammed Zabi, big up to
115
Abdi, big up
times.
to Ozan,
Hamza, 115
JW
times.
Fatur, Muhammad, Nadra, Waves, big up to you, Waves, Deluded Brighton fan, Red Chili, Manny, Mad Hatter, BAT, and Staffy's second wife. Big up to every single one of you guys for sending in a super
Don't
chat.
talk about
Sure,
my
guys.
wife.
Number
All-
5 doesn't count, by the way.
Showing us all the love and support. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. We're going to go around the lovely panel. They're going to let you know where you can find them. Hamza, where can people find you, my brother?
You can find me in Hamza Talks Ball there. I'm doing a watch along for Arsenal Champions League games as well.
Of course you are, because we're always in your head, bro.
We need to
Big
stop
up
them.
to you.
Make sure they don't win it this year.
Kunle, where can people find you?
You can find me on One Touch TV on all platforms other than Twitter, where it's One Touch T, and you can also catch me on Tunnel TV on all platforms as well. Big up.
Big up to you, Kunle. Staffy, where can people find you, brother?
This is proof of me that I was in Bournemouth 2019. So when I said I picked up 3 points this week, people didn't believe me. Look at the date. Look at the date, Kunle. What does it say?
We didn't.
2019. So when I say I'm from Bournemouth,
Anyway,
people can't
yo, I was there then. That's when we lost 4-0 to Bournemouth.
believe- No, 2019.
I love how Lewis just has a painful memory everywhere. Like,
Yeah, man, we lose everywhere, man.
Wait,
imagine has a painful memory.
how do you know what?
January
Yeah.
31st, because I remember the date. I remember the day. I'm not forgetting the 4-0.
You really lost 4-0?
Yep.
I don't
Yep.
remember. Anyways, yes.
remember
So
that game.
I did pick up 3 points today. Unfortunately, they had me talking about a team that I don't support, but my team took a point off of Lewis's. Anyways, you can Staffy _TV right here, and you can find me here every fucking day because at this point I'm just sleeping over here. You know, I have the password and the login to This Is Football. So maybe one of these days I'm just gonna log in randomly while this guy's sleeping. I'll be like, here I am, Staffy TV / This Is Football. This way,
Hey.
but you know, what? Thanks for having me, man.
Send me the link
Big
when
up,
you
big
do.
up, Staffy.
I'm
And
gonna take over
finally,
this bitch.
Lewis, my brother, where can people find you?
I usually find me in the corner of my room on Carefree Lewis G just screaming about the state of my football club. So check that out. We will be doing UCL watch-alongs because I'm backing AC Milan. Big up my Chelsea boys over in Italy. You guys are
Lewis
going all the
wasn't
way
right.
this time, and we will be there. Yeah, that one. That
Yo,
was-
Lewis was right. They really did lose 4-0.
So
Yeah, it's
me
a
and
similar day.
Lewis were in Bournemouth together. There you go, guys. That's the proof. My team won that day, and Lewis had to hold it. So
I love
Yeah,
how you
so
guys
you guys
always
can see me
stand
on
each other
Carefree
towards
Lewis
the
G.
end.
We will be doing your watch-alongs for the UCL, and we do have some protection if any Arsenal fans come in to troll. So I'm Teslas. AC Milan, Newcastle will be there tomorrow. Big up.
Fair enough. Aman, you're still trying to convince people with the super chat that you have a big fan base. Wallah, you can be helped. Like, if you have to convince people that you have a fan base, I'm sorry, you're just done out here. Anyway, big up to you, Aman. Everyone's channel is in the description, so just go subscribe to all of these guys. Follow them on all social media platforms. Show them all the love and support you show me, and we will see you guys tomorrow, inshallah.